And here we are, finding ourselves in front of my favorite emulated CRT television. I have finally realized something, Sean. Is
What?
this your excuse to just make me play more Genesis games? Because you don't have any idea how badly I've just wanted to play more Genesis games.
I mean, I don't know that it's my excuse. I'm not the one who's been pushing for this.
I mean, but it could be.
It could be. I
It could
could.
be. Well, welcome to the stream, everyone. I'm your host, Isaac MCCanary, and we're finally doing something that I'm genuinely excited. Oh no, not EA! You didn't tell me that, Sean.
Look, this was the 90s. EA were kings in the 90s.
Well, we're doing Starflight because Sean kept on making this game sound good. Introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Sean, also known as the Talking Skull, he, him. And this is a game that has fascinated me since I was a small child. I don't know that I would say it's a good game, for reasons that I think will become clear pretty quickly. But it does some really cool things that are really rare just in general. It's one of them unpolished gems.
Hey man, you've given me a lot of you want to talk about games that I always appreciate as unpolished gems? If you had never sat me down to play Nier, one of my favorite games of all time, which is absolutely in the state that you had me play it in, an unpolished gem.
I mean, Nier is about as much of an unpolished gem as you can get. Also, ahoy!
Ahoy! Hello, Aqua. We're playing a strange game that Sean kept talking about so much that I'm like, well, now I have to know.
Yeah, this has been like a thing in our friend group for basically forever. Like, as long as I've known Isaac, I've like referenced Starflight weirdly frequently. And he's always like, what is that game? And I'm always like, don't worry, it's not good, don't worry about it.
Which is funny, because the closest analog I had to, which it might turn out wasn't as much of an overlap as I thought it was, my stepdad had an actual, honest-to-God 3DO that I wished I could salvage. I think they ended up selling it, which makes me really sad. But they had an actual 3DO, and they did have Star Command 2. And God knows I would love to actually see if that game is any good.
I do want to play Star Command 2, or Star Control 2, you mean, right?
Star Control 2, yes.
Yeah, I do want to play Star Control 2 at some point, because it is the only game that I've ever really seen compared to this, which I think is partially just because there were similar eras.
Similar eras,
I always get the impression
premises.
that Star Control is more of like a linear plot-driven affair, though.
Mm-hmm. All I know is that
what I love about Starflight is that it's just a big space mystery. It's an intergalactic mystery.
Which is impressive for 1991, because all that I remember about it is, even if it presents as a fairly linear narrative, it's a fairly open-ended game. You just get dropped into the galaxy and say, go, and I'm like, okay.
Well, congratulations, because you're about to have that experience again.
My captain's name? Oh, shit. I've already
put an A in already.
Oh, shit. I can't be Captain A. I can't be Captain A. This is unacceptable.
I can't believe already. Hey, this is a problem you're going to have the whole game, I bet.
Why do you say that?
Just because this game... There aren't a lot of confirm, like, are you sure prompts in this game. You do kind of have to read what the buttons say they do and follow instruction.
Oh, God, yeah. So A, B, C... Okay, yeah. Those don't do it. Gotcha. So, let's see. We're Captain. I don't know why this is what came to mind.
Captain...
Oh, man, then there's no back button.
Yeah, there is. The arrow's on the right.
Oh, okay. Well, never mind.
Captain Mangle. This is the replacement for Who's What's It? It is.
It is.
Mangles.
Oh, that's as much as I can do. I wanted Mangelschmidt.
What? Alright, well, you're Mangle scum now.
Wait. Hold on. We can somewhat salvage this. Where is it? There we go. Mangleshit.
Okay. Now you're Mangleshit.
Mangleshit. Captain Mangleshit here, reporting for duty. I feel like that's pretty good. And hello, Silos. Yes, we found the oldest version of Outer Wilds that sounded like Outer Wilds, because everything that Sean kept on saying about Outer Wilds.
Genuinely, it's like surprising how many similarities there are between that game and this one.
All right. So we're gonna hit start, unless is there any more preface? Because there is one thing that I think you need to clarify that also is fascinating about this game that you have access to.
What? The manual?
Yeah, the manual. The manual.
I mean, so this game is a game from the 90s, and as a relatively complicated 90s game, instead of having tutorials, they had physical manuals. So there's a physical manual. There is something very interesting about the physical manual. I don't know if we're wanting to get into that right now. I'm not.
Well,
that's
you're partly piloting this boat, so I'm gonna say that's up to you. If you have a better time to introduce it, I just don't have any idea.
I mean, we're gonna have time to talk later. Let's get in.
All right.
So welcome to Starflight.
Oh, just straight in there. Man, no intro cutscene or anything, huh?
Well, your intro cutscene is in the door on the left. It's a memo. Well, that is a door.
We've got add, personal, navigation, engineering, communications and medicine, vitality, race, durability, and learn rate. Okay, none of these, so I need to make my character. Okay, and then we've got, you can't tell me where to go, Sean, and not expect me to immediately go everywhere but there. Come on now.
I mean, you can go wherever you like. The game will hold your hand at least enough to make sure that you didn't break anything before it lets you leave the base.
Well, that's good. What you're saying
it does not have DRM features, Silos, no.
I cannot sell my ship immediately.
You can sell something.
I can name my ship. Oh, I can already name the ship!
You're in fact required to name the ship. It won't let you leave the base if you don't.
Oh, that's fun. Well, it sounds like it's fine. It sounds like I should go to the first door first.
I mean, you don't have to if you don't want to.
But I want to.
I don't want to. Man.
Okay. Interstell.
Welcome to Interstell.
Okay. Bon voyage.
One message. You are about to embark on your first mission. In your bank account, you will find the amount of 50,000 monetary units, MU. This money is to be spent training your crew, configuring your ship, and purchasing any necessary material. Of course, you may wish to leave some portion of this in the bank. At this stage of the operation, our primary goal is to gather information. Consequently, your objectives are: 1. Seek out and explore strange new worlds. 2. Boldly go where no man has gone before.
I find these buttons fascinating.
Establish contact with any sentience. Capture and bring back non-sentient life forms. Record alien life form data. Bring back alien artifacts. Bring back any valuable minerals, including Indurium. Keep from getting brutally killed. We have little information to offer concerning what you might find. We suggest, however, that you avoid the area of space around the coordinates 13584, since that is where we lost contact with 2 of our earlier ships. Scout reports indicate a high density of minerals in the mountainous region of the innermost planet of our system. Furthermore, we have found information that leads us to believe that there may be some ruins of the old empire at coordinates 17 north by 162 east, on the second planet of the neighboring K-class system. We have also received some indication of alien activity in the system 17594. Good luck, and a safe return.
Okay, so immediately, one thing that I've found novel is you get a lot of information right off the bat of places to go.
They give you a lot of threads to pull at right away.
This is 1991. I feel like that's not a thing. Like, that's already impressive, and we haven't even started playing this game yet, in my opinion. So,
yeah, this is one of the strongest things I think about this game, is that it really gives you a lot of good... the onboarding for this game is surprisingly good.
Yes. Okay, so, first location, we avoid Starflight. I actually have to write this shit down. Oh, no, I can't. I feel like trying to open up, as much as I want to do the like visual writing, 1, that'll get messy, 2, this emulator doesn't play nice with that, and 3, I don't think you need to see my notes for this, probably. It's not fucking Tunic.
Right, I mean, your notes will probably be useful. Your notes will definitely be useful, but not explicitly necessary for the audience to see.
Uh-huh. I mean, I would love to do a fun visual bit, but, you know, I'm not this time. I wasn't prepared to write things down, because this game is making me write things down immediately.
Yeah, I should have warned you. Technically, the manual came bundled with a star map that you could, like, write on. The idea was that you would, like,
that's so cool.
Make your notes on the star map, which is really cool. But there's also a map in-game, so you're not, like, missing out by not having that.
I was about to say, I was like, now if there's anything that prepared for next time, I might just need, if you could find that page, I could set up a document for that. That sounds fun.
I can see if I can find a, like, scan of it. It's not part of the manual. It, like, came bundled with it.
There may be some ruins of the old empire at coordinates 17 north, 162 east. Now, I find that interesting. Oh, on the second... yes, that's a planet. Okay, never mind. Got it. Okay, so second planet. Second planet of the neighboring K-class. System. Boy, my notes are gonna quickly devolve because I'm like, I need to write faster. Ruins. Got 17 north, 162 east. Like, the fact that they give you also really discrete locations, too, like, that's incredible. Okay, and then aliens in 17594. Okay, alright. I mean, I feel like I have a pretty fair idea of where I want to go first, at least. That seems pretty well established, actually. I do find it, so I have...
Which, I'm curious which of those things you think is the one that you're supposed to do first. Because there is a right answer.
I think probably the ruins, since that's where I'm gonna go first. Because they really made a point to be like, the ruins are here on this very specific planet.
Neat. Okay, so this is the one and only part of this game that I'm gonna like really hold your hand on, because the crew creation is a little complicated. So do you want to like get into the nitty-gritty of what everything means and like make your own make your own assumptions from there about what you should do, or do you want me to sort of give you just the flyover view and get straight to the like juicy choices and gloss over the stuff that you don't really need to worry about?
I'll meet you in the middle. First off, so how many personnel can I make?
You need 5. You need exactly 5.
Let me make 1, and then I'll see what you say on 2, and then we'll go from there.
Okay, that's an interesting way to go. This is gonna go really odd. Okay, just let me know if you have questions. That's all I'll say. You'll have questions, and please tell me them.
All right, okay. Well, no, I don't, Sean.
Okay.
All right.
I mean, that's a good choice. I like this. So far, I approve. I have no notes so far.
So, Bodson has a science 50, navigation of 150, engineering of 100, 0 communications. Interesting. Can't do medicine either. It also seems like I can assign him. Okay, all right. Don't want to make him doctor then. Probably want to make him navigator.
You don't want him on comms either. That'd go badly.
Something tells me I want him on navigator. I don't know why, Sean, but something tells me I want him on navigator. Could
be.
Wow, that was so easy, Sean. I can't believe that you thought I would fuck this up.
Yeah. No, so far perfect. No notes.
All right. Well, I've already named 2 things. Which should the next one be? This one will be yours, Sean.
Grimbo.
Spell it.
Gri.
Grimbo.
MBO.
Grimbo. We've got Grimbo. We've got Bodson and Grimbo. I love that Bodson ended up immediately being a robot, so I don't know who he's the son of. He's clearly the son of Bod.
Uh-huh.
Okay, Grimbo. What race?
Oh, am I just making this guy wholesale? Let's make this guy a Velox.
Okay. Now, he doesn't seem great.
Oh yeah, compared to the android, he sucks shit.
Train?
I'm on a train.
You are you a train? Oh, okay. How do you want to train this guy?
Pump his engineering.
Okay. I'm seeing. How much? Tell me when. 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 Tell me.
When?
Okay. Next.
You can cancel if you want, because you did overshoot what I was aiming for a little bit.
Okay.
I recommend 150 is like the soft cap. It's a good place to have people. You don't have to be there, but it's a good place to have people.
Gotcha. So about here is where you were wanting.
150 is what I said.
Fuck. You did say you wanted one. You did say 150.
Yeah, you don't have to do 150, but that's what I would do if I was playing. And you asked me to make this guy, so I'm putting him at 150.
Gotcha. I guess. Okay, so you can only change these 5 stats. What next?
Nope, done.
Oh, okay. Oh, I see. Fuck, I fucked it up. I'm beginning to understand that I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it right this time, I promise.
This cancel button is our savior.
Yes, it is. Okay, so, got it. That's money. That's literal money. Got it. Don't want to put it all into one guy. Understandable.
Rank all of them as high as they can go, please. Thank you. Give him every stat at max.
We've got Lepto.
Okay.
Leptamin, which is my favorite medicine, which is my favorite medicine.
It does sound like it sounds like cough medicine.
It absolutely... Okay, human... Bugman kind of... Bugman kind of meh. Bugman kind of meh.
Can't believe that. I like Bugman.
Also, I see. So I gotta have... Okay, so I do all of them at once. Got it. So I want to... Okay, so we're on Bodson. There we go. That was weird how that button worked. I think that was bugged for a second.
What?
Oh, just the way that it said previous, but then it was like it went over. I had to go to the previous button. It was bugged for a second.
Oh, sure.
Okay. And I want him, and because he's my favorite medicine, he uses my favorite medicine.
Interesting.
Okay.
This is one of multiple possible good choices.
Okay. So I haven't made any bad choices yet. That's good.
No. Honestly, good. So far, we're doing what I would have recommended so far.
All right. Screw it. Your turn again. Who's next?
Okay. What do we have? We have 3 or 4 now.
We have 3.
We have
so
3
this is number
now.
4. Yes.
But you gave us a doctor. Okay. So I need to make a science officer. Okay. So let's call this fool Steve.
Science Officer Steve. This is Space
No, I like
Steve.
it.
This is Space Steve. Steve.
Steve's a human.
Steve's a human, got it.
Mm-hmm.
And then just straight science?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, interesting that he trained differently.
Uh-huh.
That's okay. All right. I mean, on one hand, I like that. On the other, we live in the modern era where we'd have like some kind of notification. How do you feel about hidden stuff like that? I am too mindful.
It's not hidden. It is telling you on screen, actually.
Wait, what?
There is a stat on screen that explains why he trains differently than our bug friend did.
Mammalian, human, learn rate. Oh, do they have different learn rates?
They do. Some people are more expensive to train. This is why you can't train Bodson, because Bodson's learn rate is 0, because he's a robot.
Because he's a robot. He knows everything he needs to know.
Yeah.
Okay. But I still find it interesting that the learn rate for Steve under science was different than Leptoman on medicine. Slightly. His was slightly worse. Because he went to 156, but he went to 158.
Remember that he started at a different value, though. His medicine started at 30 instead of 50.
Oh, you're right. Oh, you're correct. Never mind. Anyways,
last guy.
Anyways.
Now, this one is going to be fascinating. This is where the rubber meets the road. This is where it all goes to shit. Honestly, I think we've painted ourselves into a corner where this will be... I think you'd have to go out of your way to make a bad choice here. It's an interesting choice. This is a choice that's going to have ramifications no matter what you do, but I don't think there's a wrong answer here out of the obvious choices.
Now, this is exactly where we're at. Tell me the lore, because I saw you chose Bugman, so I know Bugman. What
yes,
are these two?
I'm glad you asked. I was worried you just wouldn't ask any question.
Oh, come on now, Sean. I'm not that bad. I've never done that before.
Well, this was the most important question to ask, because the Thryn and the Alolan are at war. And the manual makes that very clear, so that you know that going in. So if you have a Thryn on board your ship, then Aloans you encounter will not be friendly to you, and vice versa. If you have an Alolan aboard your ship, Thrin you encounter will not be friendly to. Because they're at war, because Eloan are plant people, and Thrin are dinosaurs who eat Eloan babies.
And you're telling me not to choose either of these? Or
That's
to
not
have
what
the
I said
sexual
at all.
tension to have both?
That's not what I said at all. Remember, I said that either of these are good choices. There are good choices here. I would put my thumb on the scale as to which one I would pick. And my recommendation to you might be something else entirely. But you didn't ask for any of that. You asked for the lore, and I've given you the lore.
I want the lore, and I wonder if I had more knowledge what a playthrough of at least one of each would look like. It sounds like you would have no friends for both of those alien races.
So, I will say, and this is just like game information, these choices are not permanent. You can delete you can delete people from your crew at any time.
Oh no, I see the button there.
And hiring and firing people doesn't cost anything, only training people does.
Oh, interesting. That's fascinating.
So yeah, if you make a choice here and decide later that you want to swap that character out, you can always just come back to Interstellar and do that.
Gotcha. Just to make sure, the Thrin were the dinosaur people, right?
The Thrin are the dinosaur people who eat babies, yes.
Sumu, the baby-eating dinosaur. Ooh, has a really high communications. I think comms is the last one we need, right?
Yep. So this is why this is such a juicy choice. Now that you've made the choice, I can reveal a little more of my hand. The Eloan and the Thrin are the only ones who are specifically good at communications. So you're sort of, if you want to like maximize your skill of your crew, you're kind of forced into engaging with this war. Now, humans are okay at communications and at medicine. So it is possible to put together a crew that's like totally good, can do the job, and also won't upset anybody. But if you want the best of the best, you have to take Thrin or Eloan.
Where's the fun in that, Sean? So we've got Steve we've got Science Officer Steve, Navigator Bodson, Engineer Grimbo, Communications Expert Patsumu, and Dr. Leptoman.
Hell yeah, I'm into it.
Boy, these kinds of jokes will never get old to me. I love nonsensical names. I still think Value 4 is still one of my favorites that we ever had because it legitimately made it hard to play the game after a while. All right, and then we've got oh shit. We've got our ship, the Hallbird.
Interesting. Did you mean to misspell that?
Abso-fucking-lutely. Listen, I will never live down the fact that I used to call Hallbird Halibird, and you guys reminded me so many. I still can't even pronounce the word exacerbate correctly, so.
God, stop saying it.
So interesting. So we have the ship and then TV construct, which is interesting.
TV for terrain vehicle.
Wow. Okay, that makes much more sense. We've got ice runners, snow treads, pontoons. Sounds like so. Ice, snow, water, extra space. Always like me some extra space. Turbochargers, armor, wide angle.
That nitrous oxide.
Stunner. I mean, maybe. And then I can't afford these. These are too much. I think. Yes.
Yes. The wide angle stunner is also too much.
So this is fascinating. I just was not expecting just a pretty genuine RPG. I was not expecting a pretty genuine RPG, really.
Yeah.
Okay, so shields.
Now, I will say just 2 points of clarification here, and you can do what you want with that.
Okay.
Point of clarification number 1, that cell should work. That sell button should work. I pointed out because, if I remember correctly, I think you have to sell your existing part before you can look at the new ones that you can buy. But the trade-in value is very good. You get almost all of your money back.
Gotcha. Well, that's nice. Interesting.
The other thing I'll point out is, and this is not necessarily, but I want to say it because the manual says it. The manual does recommend buying some cargo pods to start with.
Gotcha. What does the manual say? I'm curious about cargo pods. Put on your cadet voice for me.
Let me ship construction.
Give me your
cargo pods. Each hold 50 cubic meters of cargo and cost 500 MU. Your initial cargo capacity is very small, so buy pods before you leave Starport for the first time for more productive mining. Note: available cargo space is based on total cargo pods minus Endurium fuel.
Ah, gotcha. Oh, so you could use spare fuel space to put cargo in. Huh.
Yeah, that is one interesting thing about this game is that your fuel just takes up cargo space. You gotta store it. The more fuel you want to take, the more of your cargo space it takes up.
Okay, I can get a max of 16. They're 500 each?
They are 500 each. It does make you a heavy boy.
Does make me a heavy boy. Here, we're gonna start light. We're actually gonna start light. We're gonna go 6. I feel like we start with 6.
Cool.
We got engines. Shields. I'm gonna go. Let's see. Shields, armor, weapons. Okay. Do we have any weapon? Does the cadet manual have anything for weapons? What does the cadet manual say about weapons?
Not much useful. Weapons come in all strengths. They range from the 1000 MU pulse cannon to the 450,000 MU phaser. Once you buy a weapon, it is represented by a letter in the weapons section above the picture of your ship. And then it just lists what the weapons.
Oh. Does it at least give a description of the weapons? Or does it just list them? Oh, good.
It just lists them.
I'm gonna say... Tri-cannon. Oh, I have 3 weapons.
That is just 3 for try.
3 for try. The thing that they said that it would do is what it did. Got it.
Uh-huh.
Alright. We're gonna go with... Now, out of curiosity, because I haven't gone farther ahead, is there anything else that I need money for after this?
After this screen, the only other thing is the cargo shop where you can buy and sell cargo.
Okay.
There's nothing that you need to buy there currently. If you wanted more fuel, you could buy it there, but you've got 20 fuel currently.
I was gonna say. And I don't know if we could have more fuel. Probably not. We probably don't need it. Then in that case, probably want 1, and then I want better.
Yeah, you have to sell your existing part first before you can look at the other ones, which is kind of annoying.
Oh shit, hit the wrong button. Boy, I'm gonna have to figure out how to do that quick. There, sell.
You hit cancel again.
Fucking Shit. Ah, piss and shit. Oh, that's why. I gotcha. Hey, better to hit cancel 3 times wrong than that once right.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean. And then the terrain vehicle, we're gonna start with the extra cargo. There. I feel like I think that's good. I think that's a good round start. I like me starting with a good round start. Gotcha. So, I don't really need anything now because I don't know what is good other than... Wait, I don't even see fuel on here, Sean. You lied to me.
Hit by?
Oh, okay, never mind.
It's just expensive.
I mean, that makes sense. Dude, but what about the orb? It whines!
You could get a winding orb if you want.
And the flat device is really expensive. Why is the flat device so expensive?
I wonder, I don't think the manual has anything to say about these. I think these are deliberately mysterious.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah, they're not even mentioned in the that entire menu isn't even mentioned in the manual as far as I can tell.
Warning, airlock. Oh, that's fun.
Oh no, here it is, Trade Depot. Yeah, it doesn't mention those items at all.
Whoa! I'm in space.
Orbit established.
Okay. Oh. 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 Okay, there we go. I have to get away from the space station. There we go.
Beautiful.
Oh. That's so fascinating. So are we in this has to be Seoul, right?
Well, I'll give you a hint. You've already been told that there's ruins of an old empire out there somewhere, so...
True.
It... Not necessarily Seoul. Also, none of these planets look the way Seoul planets would look.
It's true. So the space station is at the second orbiting planet. I was not expecting actual gravity physics? I wasn't expecting Outer Wilds, Shaw. Huh, okay. And then I'm guessing. So the space date is January 1st, 4620.
Yes.
Let's see. Science officer. Oh, okay. Never mind. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do this way. This also does, I see where, like, Mass Effect got inspiration from this, too, for the, like, kind of, like, space
Mass Effect 1
for stuff like this.
Specifically has a lot of, like, sort of superficial similarities to this game.
Mm-hmm. Right, Science Officer, log planet.
Planet log.
I meant to warn you.
Sean,
you've done it. You'll find out what that did.
Sensor readings needed. Now, oh, I need to, okay. Sensors. Atmosphere, hydrogen, helium, sulfur compound, silver, platinum, copper. Land, star map, raise shields, arm weapons. Okay, there's that. I don't need to shoot anything yet, so...
Destroy the planet.
Oh. Oh! Hey, Sean, this is a pretty impressively big game for... This is pretty ambitious, actually. Holy shit.
There's a big old universe out there.
For a Genesis game? Like... Yeah, that's pretty impressive. So our current position is 125, 100. We've got... second planet of the closest K-class... Oh, God. Oh, God. Can I get any intel?
I was just about to say, let me see if there's a explanation of what the star maps icons mean with regards to that.
This planet has already been logged. Land, arm weapons, raise shields. Engineer, cargo and repair. Got it, that makes sense. Communications, hail, distress, okay. Doctor. Treat. Okay. Alright. Alright. Okay. So when does the sun explode, Sean?
I mean, it's 22 minutes, we know this.
What? Oh my, you actually have to fight the gravity! That's so cool! Oops. Here we go. It's actually really hard to... Here, hold on.
Do you want a pro tip?
I was getting orbits so good. Yes.
Yeah, if you can finagle it to put you into orbit, it's easier to just exit orbit and leave from there than it is to... Yeah.
There we go. That's so cool, though. There's like a mechanic then for like slingshotting yourself in the right direction. That's actually really dope. Well, here we go. What is this plan? This is where we are. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm glad that this doesn't seem to take fuel, and that I didn't immediately screw ourselves by
getting stranded.
Stranding ourselves in the depths of space. Oh, I like the little crunchy voice is nice too. Hey, we can breathe here.
Got oxygen and CO2.
Log.
Oh god.
Okay, that's how you save. And that button doesn't seem to do anything. Got it. So I don't see ports select. I don't see the advantage in logging actually, because I don't know how to check my planet log.
Logging doesn't do what you think it does.
Is it not making a record? Is it not doing what I expect logging to do, which is make a record of a planet?
It is not what that is. Logging it is sending a log of it back to to Interstellar.
Well, that's still... I mean, it's doing what I think it did, but you're right. It's not doing what I thought it did.
It is not for you to read.
Yeah.
Also, I would recommend to stop doing it.
That makes me...
You haven't even analyzed the planet yet.
Oh, I thought I did.
You only ever tried to analyze and got the... haven't censored yet.
Okay, here we go. Object, planet, orbit, number 6. Liquid, gravity of 13.7, density moderate, subarctic to blank temperatures. Global weather, moderate.
Temperate, not temperature.
Oh. Subarctic to temperate. Okay, that makes more sense. I'm surprised. So the planets don't have names? I don't get to name the planets?
You don't get to name the planets now.
It even gives you the mass and everything. That's fascinating. Yeah, that's actually really cool. Okay, so I need to figure out the nearest K-class stars. Yeah, the nearest K-class star system.
Leaving solar system.
All right, I'm guessing. Okay.
Entering solar system.
Wow, that took a whole entire month. Jesus.
Spaceflight takes a long time.
And took 2 fuel. Got it. Now, what's the number in the top left mean? 123?
That's your coordinates.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. And so, did the manual say anything about a K-class planet? Or a K-class system?
It just said that there's dots for different colored dots for different types, but it didn't say what they are.
That's not helpful.
But good news, I'm pretty sure you went to the right place.
Just to see. So I need navigation. No. Wait, how did I look up the star map? What the fuck?
Should be navigator.
There it is. What the hell? So this... Oh boy. There's no zoom, though. And I don't know what the color of it was. I hope it was green. I don't know what it was. I hope it was green. Okay. Oh, I should probably make note.
You could probably censor the sun. I mean, that would just determine what class it is, right?
Probably. I think so. There we go.
established.
And we go. Just fly. You just wanted me to fly straight into the sun, Sean.
Scanning.
Hydrogen, helium, hydrogen, helium, hydrogen, helium. Analyze. Sun. Plasma. Inferno to Inferno. Extremely violent.
Oh, it doesn't tell you what class it is. Interesting.
The weather of the sun is extremely violent, and that makes sense to me. That makes sense
Yeah,
to
if
me.
anything, it's almost an understatement.
Now, I find this curious. There's definitely a second orbit, but I don't see a planet. But the third orbit has 2 planets. Because this one...
I think also the planets aren't like perfectly aligned on orbits, because look at the one on the far right. It's just like between them.
Oh, you right. And that's probably... Okay, so that's probably the 4th planet. Or the 7th planet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, the 7th planet. So I would think the 2nd planet is probably the blue one. This is the
Show
3rd
look that
planet.
way.
Wait, what do you mean there's nothing to scan?
You're not in orbit.
Oh, god damn it. Thought I was. Go. Get in orbit. There you go.
Orbit established. Scanning.
Alright. Water, magnesium, tungsten, chromium. I actually like how snappy it is, too, to get the information. Okay, so this is orbit number 3. That confirms that this is orbit number 3. That's actually very useful. Alright, so we need to go here. Man, this is just a fun spacefaring adventure. I'm liking this. Hey, look at that! That looks familiar! What's that funny little planet?
Orbit established.
Oh, that's weird, Sean. What's this funny little planet? It looks familiar. Ah, water, tin, gold,
and
zinc.
gold and zinc.
Oxygen. Dude, we need that to breathe. That's interesting.
Analyzing.
But we're not the 2nd planet from the sun, Sean.
We also don't have a gravity of 1.6 G.
And our temperature is not from tropical to inferno. Global weather moderate. Surface is liquid. Fuck, I need the boat. Well, looks like I need to go back and we need to get...
Predominant surface doesn't mean it's only surface.
Okay, gotcha. So I guess go ahead and try to land and go to coordinates 17 north, 162 east. Here we go. Oh. Oh! Okay. Well, that's interesting. Okay, 162. I'm guessing I'm only going to be able to get so close. Well, good that there was landing there.
You bounced. Good job.
I didn't even know I could. Did I take damage from that?
Oh, yeah.
Fuck. Oh, yeah. Some mark. Okay. Wait a second. There's the ruins. Here we go. Yep, 62 East. Report to colony control at 165 X20 planet. Wait.
16 south.
16 shit. 16 south, 20 west, planet 4. Okay, interesting. Port. Colony. Roll. Okay, so this is already something that's very novel immediately. That I'm like, absolutely, Sean, this game, if by happenstance, completely utilized the same kind of thought process that Outer Wilds has, that now I'm like, oh, here's information on where I can go next. Because you could just grope around blindly, but it's immediately giving you tactile information to go investigate something, which is really cool. Okay, 16 south. West. Port colony control, the 4th planet. This system, what would this system even be called? What should we call our newfound system? Oh, there's more. Oh, okay, 4th planet of system. Didn't know there was more. 118, 146.
Good news. It's really far away. Not really far, but compared to the trip you just made, quite far.
Due to the increased demand for hyper trichale and a recent infestation, small furry creatures which have depleted our stock, small furry creatures, you say? Oh God, Sean, don't tell me. Oh no.
It's weather out here.
It is weather out here. Well, we've just.
You do have functions on your little TV, by the way.
Oh, hey. Okay, here we go. Oh, I'm so sorry, everybody.
Weather made that unfortunate.
Map. Great. Treat. I'm guessing that's for injuries. Inventory. The terrain vehicle is too far from the ship. Oh, I see. Disembark. Got it.
You should have another button that also does something. No, like not in the menu. Just another button.
Yeah! I shot my ship! You miss?
That's one of them. And then there should be a third. Yeah, there you go. That's digging.
So, oh. Something appeared. Okay.
I think the sounds are random. Yeah, the mineral scan will tell you there's stuff. There's nothing here.
Oops. Because, yeah. That. I don't know what that means. We've got rock.
It means there's nothing here.
We've got...
You did find a big rock.
We found big rock. We found anomalies. We found weather. Oh, God. Oh, what's that? Oh, no, what's that, Sean? Now, I do find it I always find it interesting for these games. Oh, hello. First off, what is... Oh, some gold. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Uh-oh. Sean, am I too far away? Okay, good. Now, it says the rescue ship has been dispatched, but... Oh, thank God.
There it is.
Alright.
The TV is lost.
Fuck. Do I have to go buy a new one?
Maybe. Yep.
Okay. All right. This is good information, and I got some gold. Got it. Don't go far from the ship right now. It doesn't have very much fuel. Well, I guess you know what that means.
We outie.
That's so cool, though. All right. Okay. All right. All right. So I need to make some notes. So I need to know where the fuck we are. We are at... Alright, we're at 123-101. And that's the Ruins planet. Okay, systems... Boy. 123-101. Should I just make a page for each, I wonder? That feels like so much. Just Planet 2. Okay, Planet 2 Ruins. We found that. Then we need to find system, and this is a K. Whatever this is a K-class planet or K-class system. So K-class. So whatever color it is, I'll need to make a note of that. So system Planet 2 has ruins. We've got that done and checked, and it told us to go to system 118. Boy, this is going to become a mess very quickly. I might have to at least take pictures of my notes.
I don't know what you're doing with your notes right now, but it sounds wildly convoluted.
Oh, it's absolutely incredibly convoluted right now. Okay, we want to go to Planet 4. Question mark? I just have to make my own quest log, Sean. It's fine. Which, in and of itself, has its own kind of little bit of novelty. I feel like there's a little bit of novelty to that. I feel like I did not mean to go to that planet.
You got caught right in its spell.
So it takes fuel to land as well. It looks like. And this. Hey, we're back. It took us a month. I hope you guys didn't miss us. We saw very little. What'd you say?
Took us 2 months.
It did take us 2 months. It took us a month to get there and a month to come back. Okay, and this, so, I'm just gonna say this is like home. This is home. So, this is home system. And this was the ruins system. This is how a scientist does his work, Sean, is what you're going to learn. This is how I got through college, probably. And this is the home system. Or the space station. Start. Alright. And the space station was pink. You have to understand, Sean, I have to take at least marginally good notes, because if we're going to play this once a week, which will be 2 weeks, because I'm not going to be here. I don't think I'm going to be able to be available Monday to stream next week. I need to make some pretty decent notes to start off with, or I will immediately not remember what the fuck we're doing. Oops, didn't mean to do that. And there we go. And then okay. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sell the gold that we got. Yeah. No. Oh, I didn't get to keep the gold.
Hell no, you didn't. You lost the boat.
I did lose the boat. Okay. Hey, this is how we learn. This is why I'm glad you were like.
See your account balance?
Why'd it go up?
You got more money than we thought. I'm curious. Well, I won't put my thumb on the scale.
Okay.
I will say I know what happened, and I'm shocked
I have no idea what happened. So first off, how do I get another one? Hold on. Or do I have to go to the ship?
Repair.
Okay. No. Bye.
Maybe you're good. Maybe you just had to come back to Starflight. Or to Interstellar.
We'll test by going to a planet and seeing if I can land real fast. We have more. Oh! No!
Oh, here we go.
Due to your negligence, your ship is no longer equipped with a terrain vehicle. A new one is currently being installed, for which you are being fined 10K.
Recommendation 1. System 125-100, Orbit 5. This planet proved to be suitable for colonization. You have earned a bonus of 35,000 MUs for this recommendation. Recommendation 2. System 125-100, Orbit 1. This planet proved unsuitable for colonization due to extreme heat, lack of oxygen, lack of water. You have been fined 100 MUs. This is only a warning. Your next fine will be heavy.
Okay, Sean. I see why you told me to stop. Man, what if I'm gonna come back and then where the fuck is all my money?
I really thought that those were both gonna be bad planets. I don't remember which.
Oh my god. One of them did have oxygen. The one I did log one that had oxygen.
Yeah, the one I thought that it was still gonna be bad, but I guess it was just within parameters.
Oh
the
my
ice planet.
God. That's incredible.
Now, in this game's defense, it does explain all of this, but just not quite yet.
Oh. Well, captains, one of our ships has been destroyed by what reports indicate to be androids, approximately 20 sectors directly coreward of Arth. When passing through this area, proceed with caution. Where the fuck? I feel like I want to take a note of this, but I don't know how to internalize what it's saying, Sean.
Well, I can help a little bit with that. I did find the map that the game comes with and sent it to you. But coreward means east.
I don't trust breaking anything by alt-tabbing. Let me see. Let me see. Oh, that's actually a really nice map too. Huh. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Just want to open it really fast. I just want to.
So there's a tiny purple arrow right in the middle, pointing to where Interstellar is.
Oh, that's useful. So we have this. We have this nice, wonderful map. That is Interstellar. And then we have... Sean, I'm noticing something, and I'm glad you sent this to me. Huh. Okay, that's good to know. I still don't know the value of the red lines. Orange? Okay, so it seems that orange systems are K-class systems. What a K-class system is, I don't know. I have no idea what the importance of a K-class system is. Okay, I might turn this into something. What? Oh my god. Hey, EA, you kind of cooked on this one though, actually. I've never had a game that requires you to do space orienteering, Sean.
Mm-hmm.
That's actually kind of cool. So it said, let me see. Approximately 20 sectors directly coreward of Arth. We don't know what Arth is.
I would assume that Arth is here, and in lieu of any other evidence.
Gotcha. And then, so coreward, I'm guessing is, like you said, east space-wise, because based on. So
The
based
directions
on.
are labeled on the map.
Oh, here we go. Oh, it's like, yeah, it's east. Okay, gotcha. So yeah, that way. So core, we've got. That's fascinating. Do you know if these are based on anything, or are they completely unique to this game?
What do you mean?
Like the upspin and downspin sound familiar, but coreward and outward sound unique. Okay.
Coreward is pretty common, I think, in science fiction.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's like toward the center of the galaxy cluster, or maybe just the galaxy.
Mm-hmm. You have to have some kind of space compass, so that's interesting. Now, I might turn this into an interactive, writable thing, because, Sean, there are notes on here. Yeah, I'm noticing.
Yeah, I don't remember them being there, so that's fun.
I can't... Listen, I can't trust you anymore.
What do you mean?
Listen, you've
Have I betrayed your trust one too many times?
You've betrayed my trust one too many times recently, but in great ways.
Well, there's violent androids 20 sectors to the east, so...
Okay.
Proceed with caution.
Okay, interesting.
Oh, here we go. Unpleasant news. It is necessary to give you some unpleasant news. You may have been aware that for the last several years, scientists have been observing anomalous fluctuations in the radiation levels of our sun. While you have been away, it has been ascertained that the stability of our sun is definitely deteriorating. How much time we have until it is a fatally large flare, we are still not sure. But there is little doubt that this will eventually occur. As yet, we have no clues as to the cause of this instability. Therefore, we must assume that there is nothing we can do to change the situation. In view of this, the only option available to us is to get as many colonists off of Arth as we can. You can be invaluable to us in this. First, we need Endurium to power the ships we will build. We will pay well for any that you can bring back. Secondly, we need to know where to send the colonists. As you may have already discovered, your ship is equipped with homing drones, which you may use to log your recommendations. This is so that we can move the colonists.
Okay, so we're looking for Endurium. Sorry, I'm making a note of that.
We're looking for Endurium, and we're looking for habitable planets.
Habitable planets. These are the goals. Got it.
As quickly as possible. In addition, a sensor has been installed which will inform you of the stellar condition upon entering a system. Your ship computer will inform you in the event that a flare is imminent. We advise caution while in systems which are more than slightly unstable. Being caught in a solar flare would certainly be fatal. In your manual, we have outlined the criteria which will be important in your evaluation of viable colony worlds. You will be rewarded for recommendations of valuable planets and penalized for recommendations of planets which turn out to be uninhabitable. Please consider before logging a planet.
Yeah, you should. You should consider. Got it.
You should consider carefully before logging a planet.
What does...
Here, I'll pull up the logging. See section 4.3.
Oh, and that was very intently designed that way, that you probably would have all 3 of those messages because it would take you a month to go there and a month to come back. Wow. That's impressive, actually. It really did think of everything. So I got some money. Let's say...
You did get some money.
Extra cargo. There. Right. So noted, don't lose the car. Don't lose the car.
Do you want to know what your considerations are?
Yes. What considers a habitable planet?
Temperature. A good temperature is hard to find. Arctic, temperate, and tropical are usually your best bets. Gravity. Gravity must be below 2 Gs for a planet to be suitable. 0.7 to 1.3 is optimal. Atmosphere. It needs to have that oxygen in it. Hydrosphere. There has to be water on it. Global weather. Planets with violent or very violent atmospheric activity are unacceptable. Biodensity. Biodensity shows how much life there is. You don't gotta have it, but a high biodensity is nice. Minerals. Planets with lots of mineral deposits make good self-supporting colonies. You don't have to have it, but it helps.
Okay. Bio can have, and then we need minerals is also good. I've got gravity below. Okay, so I've got temperature is probably, you said Arctic, temperate, and what?
Tropical are your best bets. I'm gonna be real with you. Like, I never referenced this manual when determining planets to log. Like, it's pretty straightforward. Like, if you look at it and go, "Oh no, I shouldn't live on a planet with very violent weather."
It says we live on Earth.
Earth would not be. Remember that very violent is what they qualified the sun as.
I'm glad I didn't log the sun. They would have been really mad about me. They would have been really mad at me for that. Sean, I've already got my first warning. I don't think I want to test it.
So this is the planet that you recommended that they like.
It was?
Yep, it was the 5th one.
Because it had oxygen, had some of that. The atmosphere, the hydrosphere is oxygen, but the atmosphere is fluorine, which is neither of the things that they said.
Analyzing.
Yeah, I don't know why. The gravity's okay. The temperature is okay. And the weather is okay. I think that's it.
Yeah,
that's the only. Wait, no, this
fine.
is
like it contains oxygen. It has water. The gravity is fine. Like, it's all just barely within parameters.
Well, this is Planet 7. I thought it was Planet 5.
It's orbit 7, but there's only 5 planets.
That's so confusing. How many orbits do you have?
I also like that they accept this as a valid planet to log, even though if your sun goes nova, which is the thing you're trying to get away from, these planets would all also be dust.
Uh-huh.
That is not a helpful recommendation you made.
Okay. God damn it, every time.
Analyzing.
Because this one has... Okay, that's... You would be crushed. You would die.
Yes. You would be immediately paced.
It turned into a fine paste on this planet. So then, what is this one?
The little red guy?
The little red guy. Because we went to this one, and it is probably too close to the sun.
I will say you have been told a thing about this guy.
Is this... So is this Arth? This is Arth?
I don't think so. You have been told a thing about this guy.
I'm trying to think. Was I told?
It was one of the notes, one of the things that you were told for your like list of threads to pull on.
It was?
Yeah.
I have. We have aliens at 175.94, system 175.94, avoid 135.84. I've got the ruins, and then I've got the colony control at 118.146 on planet 4.
I guess you just didn't write down one of the things they told you to do.
What did I miss? Whoops. I'll go back.
They said that this was a good planet to mine on.
I also like that as, like, let me double check, but I like that it's like, hey, here's kind of a tutorial, here's some things that you might give a shit about. Let me see... Wait.
This is unpleasant. You were wanting Bon Voyage.
Okay, we have little information to offer. Suggest, however, you avoid the area space around 135.84. Scout reports indicate a high density of minerals. The mountain region of the innermost planet of our system. Okay, gotcha. I just wasn't reading, I guess. Well, that's a good test. We'll test this. We'll make sure I still have a car. I mean, it sounds like I got a car for.
They charged you 10 grand for your car.
They did charge me 10 grand for my car. I find it interesting. I always feel like I associate a lot of Genesis games to a bunch of songs, and yet whenever we run into stuff like this, where there's just seemingly no music, I'm surprised that there's no music in space.
It's quiet out there.
It's quiet. There is in fact no punk rock in space.
Orbit established.
Damn it. I'm gonna figure this out eventually.
Fuck your orbit.
Orbit established.
Oh, I want that.
Scanning.
Alright, so this one had hydrogen, sulfur compound, silver, platinum, copper.
Analyzing.
I'm guessing all bad. Gravity's not bad. It is rock, but there wasn't really any oxygen or water. Density is also very thin, and the temperature is inferno to inferno.
Yay!
That's always safe to go on.
See what I mean about it being pretty self-explanatory?
Now this is interesting.
Yeah.
The low altitude, so I'm guessing those are mountain ranges? I'm guessing? Oh. Wait, it said mostly rock. This is very... Oh, I can reposition. That's interesting. Don't.
Yeah, this planet has 0.3 gravity, so it don't take much to go up.
Okay, so I can... okay, I can't go backwards, but I can go forwards. Okay, I understand.
It also does take kind of a lot of fuel to do uppies.
Makes sense. Alright, we go here. We dig.
You got copper.
We got copper. It says there's more.
Oh, I don't think the thing goes away. I think you just mine until it stops giving you copper.
Got it. And then I landed directly on something. Boy.
Also remember that your mineral scan takes fuel.
Oh yeah, it takes fuel. Ooh, that seemed good. Okay. You know what's funny?
You're gonna run out of fuel again.
No, I'm not, Sean. I'm paying attention this time. Now the question is... Okay, good. go out, you run. And then we had some over here. Interesting how it interfaces with the ground sometimes. Sometimes I'll go, and sometimes... Okay, that's dangerous. That seemed like a dangerous sound?
I think it was just warning you that your fuel was low.
It didn't warn me last time.
I think it's because it happened from a mineral scan last time.
Oh. And I just immediately ran it. How do you feel about mountains? I like the sounds you make, actually.
The little grabby feet sounds are fun.
No,
Yeah, you didn't buy any of the stuff that helps you move over terrain, so your terrain vehicle is sort of a no-terrain vehicle right now.
Yeah, I have a very anti-terrain vehicle at the moment. So that's good to know. Oh god. Okay, so that tells me how really close I need to be.
You gotta be right under there.
Alright. Okay, so that's good intel. I think what we do from that is now we go and we actually get ourselves some terrain vehicle. Oh no, I'm gonna fly into the sun, Sean.
Hey, now you can log the sun.
Yeah, that'd be a great idea. It's only about to explode.
They'd love it.
I also
I
like
appreciate your faith in the orbit lock there.
Uh-huh. I mean,
I'll just point myself at it, it'll work out.
I do like that you have to, like, very intently, like, fly into it and stuff. Curious what this will give me. Okay, so this gives me good... Interesting that it still tells you the minerals.
Yeah.
It is made out of those things, probably. Nitrogen, oxygen.
Analyzing.
It's planet, gravity half, atmospheric density very thin, tropical to inferno. That doesn't make any sense.
Here's a hot place.
Yeah, but it's literally a space station. Why has it got
Established.
inferno levels of shit? That seems like a problem.
They're
I don't think
clearly
I'd want
making
that.
do.
Sell. Alright.
You just sold all your fuel.
Fuck. At least, hey, if I understand correctly... Can I cancel? This one you can't cancel, got it. I think it costs exactly 1,000, so you don't do that. Boy, I don't think I want to buy that much. But I do want 20.
Beautiful.
Okay. Ugh. Noted. Not sell. Do not sell your fuel. It's not good.
It doesn't help.
It certainly doesn't. Alright, terrain vehicle, buy. And so we've got ice runners, snow treads, and pontoons. What's wide angle stunner? What's funny is I don't see anything that'll help going up and down necessarily. Just things that'll help with the pontoons for water, which we've encountered. And I haven't noticed ice or snow really, but I feel like we'll run into both at some point. Yeah, there we go. Oh, look at that. I like that. I like that everything also changes. I noticed that like your ship got more cargo stuff the more that you added to it. I thought that was neat.
Yeah, it's fun.
Alright, I don't trust it, but I will make a save. Okay, save under game 1. Oh, he has to play the save jingle? Oh, there it goes. Boy, did not like that, Sean. Alright, so we need to look for habitable planets. We need to figure out why the sun gonna explode. Actually, no. We have come to the consensus that there is no saving the sun. We can't figure out why it's gonna explode, or we can, but we ain't gonna be able to stop it from exploding. That's understandable. Alright, so now we need to go to a couple different places. We've got 118, 146 is a colony. Then 46 is... John, there's nothing there.
Are you sure you got those coordinates right?
I thought it was 118, 146. Oh, hell.
So maybe the other way around?
Oh, God. I hope not. 146. 118.
That's nothing either. Well, time to go look at what that is. What that said.
Now we're better informed, so I guess we're going to spend another month to go back to the ruins place, and also we should find out whether or not that planet would be good to live on. Somebody lived on that planet, clearly.
True. It's a very good sign. And you have 300 days before this system blows up.
Before this system blows up?
That's what the ship said when you came in.
Okay, so that's good information, intel to tell us how long... Huh. So this really is Outer Wilds, except we get to explore all the other suns that are about to explode. I mean, that was a detail that I really liked about the Outer Wilds, was if you were paying attention, which a lot of that game is about picking up on small details over time, is seeing all the supernovas happening in the background. I think that's, like, super fascinating. Alright. Oxygen, water. That's a good planet.
So far, so good.
Analyzing.
1.6, tropical to inferno, moderate. I think that, to me, sounds like a good-ass planet, Sean.
I'd live there.
I'd live anywhere on this planet. Alright.
Alright, where are we going?
So... blue is probably water. We're gonna land around here. Oh boy. Well, first off, I made a mistake. I need to go to nav, land, and we need to go to 17 north, 162 east. Pretty sure I have the right planet. Boy, I'm gonna be really embarrassed if this is not the right planet.
Well, so far you're not even remotely close to the coordinates you said.
I'm not. 162. And I wanted the second planet. And 17 north.
Ba-ding.
Yeah.
Boing.
There it is. Okay.
We love a bouncy spaceship.
You do love us a bouncy spaceship. Landed. Landed like no... I see where you learned how to do your landing, Sean. Okay. 16 south, 220 west. Yeah, 118, 146. Well, that's interesting, Sean. Sean, that's interesting.
Maybe there's something out there that ain't on the map.
That's going to bring up some interesting stuff then, if stuff can appear on the map that you don't expect to see. There is something very silly about the sounds you make in a, like, fun, silly way. I thought... God, that was so
almost
close.
there.
Okay.
Oh, good. Yeah.
Tin. That's great. Oh, we love tin. Uh-oh. That's not gonna hurt my ship, is it? Okay, no, it didn't. Thank God.
Fine.
Come on, come on. Get to the fucking ship. Get to the fucking ship. Oops.
Let's go somewhere not on top of a mountain.
Good idea. That seems like a fair assumption to me. Okay, so interesting that planetary exploration takes fuel as well.
Yes.
I like that there's actually like different levels that you can like fly at. I like that too. That's interesting. Alright. We getting out of here. Yeah, I went through quite a bit of fuel to do that, actually. Exit. So it seems like blue planet's probably pretty promising.
I mean, that would be a good sign, right? It means there's water at least.
Nitrogen and
And
oxygen.
especially if
chlorine
it's got white, that
compounds.
means it's got clouds. Clouds and water, that's life, baby.
And we've got, let's see, surface rock. Gravity's not bad. Density is thin. Searing to inferno. Okay, we don't want to live there.
It is a smoldering black cinder in the sky.
I mean, I would assume... Okay, so this is a gas giant. Wonder,
Gas giant will be perfect.
can you even land on gas giants? Can you even land on these? Probably not.
I mean, I'll let you make your own choice, but I will point out that you did see how much you struggled with that 1.6 gravity.
Uh-huh.
22.7 G might be a little much.
Just immediately smash straight into the planet. I just have to remember to save before every landing, Sean.
No atmosphere.
No atmosphere? How the fuck does that work? Oxygen? Well, I guess the moon doesn't have atmosphere. God damn it.
Orbit established.
Alright. Anything good? God damn it. Noted. Don't leave the orbit. It breaks things.
Analyzing.
And... liquid. 0.8. Density none. Subarctic. Global weather none. This isn't like a bad planet, but then again, you said what? 700 days? This fucking sun's gonna explode? That's not... That's less than a year. 300 days. 300 days. It said 700. 300. What?
I'm curious.
What'd I do?
I'm curious how no atmosphere and subarctic temperatures translates to not a bad planet to live on.
Based on what other people want, you freaks love the cold. You guys love the cold, okay? So for everything that I understand that other people want, subarctic is ideal for most people. Not me.
And no oxygen is also ideal for most people.
Maybe. This game reminds you of Star Control. I mean, yeah. I mean, that's the thing, is like, Star Control is the game that I thought of when Sean was describing this. What's funny is I thought they were closer related. I guess not. For some reason, I swore I saw artwork that really reminded me of the like starter shit that you get in Star Control, but I think it's something different. It's very different than this. The cargo pods remind me of it, and the skinny center reminds me of it, I think. It's funny, I feel like these kind of space RPGs were like cutting edge at one point, and then we don't really see this, I feel like, because games are getting too big in some ways that it's not really feasible at the moment, kind of.
Yeah, I mean, this is not the kind of game that's gonna get 4 million sales.
Mm-hmm. Wow, it'd even be worth fucking making? Rawr. I mean, I feel like The Outer Wilds was a pretty successful game.
Yeah, for sure. It's not that a game like this couldn't be made today. It's just that it would be the kind of risk that a like AA to AAA studio wouldn't be likely to take. It would have to be an indie game.
Mm-hmm.
There is oxygen.
It did have oxygen. It would be Nietzsche. Everyone's favorite.
Analyze.
Nietzsche.
I think I used to call it niche. This is the way that I used to pronounce niche. Because I would say niche. Weather's calm, though. They might like it here, except this fucking sun's gonna explode in 300 days.
That one was borderline. That one could potentially pass.
Alright. So this is now our test of
Leaving solar system.
that. I think I need probably better engines before I can go anywhere else. Otherwise, I'm gonna be stuck on a one-way trip, it looks like, very quickly. All
We
right.
also need more fuel.
It's true. I'm guessing you could also find fuel, but also it's probably very rare. Or maybe
Yeah, you would have to find a planet that has fuel as one of its minerals.
is one of its deposits.
Yeah.
There we go.
Established.
All right,
Welcome back.
we're back already. I should probably check my log to see if we've got anything. We sell. Okay, noted. We do not sell the fuel. And then I need to go to buy, and we probably need more fuel. Okay,
Definitely.
I'm at 8. Let's go 22. Yes.
Bang.
Let's try 30 fuel. 30 fuel seems like dang.
And then you're gonna beef up your engines.
And then I'm gonna beef up my engines because I'm guessing better engines, better distance
Beef
to
them up and
fuel
down.
cost. Yeah.
You got 30 grand for that recommendation.
Yeah. That's pretty good. Lux locations. We've received reports of an area outward and downspin of Arth, around 40 sectors distant. There's a constellation here, in the shape of a cross, which seems to mark a nexus of continuum fluxes. We suggest, however, that unless you are properly prepared, you avoid this area, since we have already lost several ships in its vicinity. Interesting. So 40 sectors downward and spinward. So 40 down, 40
Spinward.
shit. The spinward doesn't mean anything.
It sure doesn't.
Spinward, Captain. We need to travel spinward. Okay, downward and outward, downspin and outward. And 40. That's a ways away.
It is. These lines are in units of 10.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So around here-ish.
Now, I can't... no. They said about 40 sectors distant, not 40 in each direction.
Oh, okay, so it is just 1, 2, 3, 4. So about here. So about here-ish.
That's why they called it the cross.
Oh yeah,
like
there's
a
a
little
cross
knot.
of... Okay, I see now. And there's a cross of systems. Okay. Cross of systems... Yeah, I can see where being able to write on this map, like being able to like put a question mark here, that's actually kind of neat. Yeah, we might Hey, Sean, now that I know this is here, I'm definitely going to make a, like, interactive version of this, because that's...
I mean, it's just a JPEG. You can just open it up in your
It's true.
image editor.
I mean, I can open up Fresco. Little did you know, Sean, we were gonna fucking do this.
I had that thought. I intended to actually give you the star map to start with, and then I forgot.
Uh-huh. Okay. I have to do it this way. So first off, I'm gonna open that, and I'm going to hide you. Don't need that right now. What are you doing all the way over there, bud? Why are you doing? Why did you get so far away? Why are you
Sorry,
running?
I had to go check on something. This is fine.
You did mention the other day that you like had to get up, and then as soon as you like get up, that means that you have to like do. Getting up for one thing means getting up for like 5 more things.
Yeah, I mean, there's just always small tasks that have to be completed.
Uh-huh. Always. Alright, Captain. We've got something here. Oops. And I need to find... So I need to... Here, hold on. We gotta find a good... Absolutely has to look as much like a crayon as possible. Let's see.
Make sure it's on a new layer, so you're not drawing directly in the map layer.
What's good about this program is, because it like tries to emulate mediums, it actually will say like if certain layers can only do certain things, if that makes sense. And the kind of layer that this is on, I literally can't draw directly on, which is nice. And if I start like drawing, it'll automatically make a new layer, which is really neat.
That's cool.
Actually kind of a nice thing, yeah. How do we feel? How does this feel for a crayon, everybody? Is this like that's perfect? Oh, that's perfect. Oh, that's the perfect crayon, I feel like.
Yeah, that's quite good.
Okay, so we've got something here. We got something there. This was K. We've gone here. So that's out. And then we had killer robots somewhere around here. We had killer robots, I think?
Somewhere.
Robots.
20 sectors directly east. Was it killer robots that they said were out there?
Yes, I thought it was killer robots here. We can check this. Caution. 20 sectors directly forward. So yeah, that's cute. Killer robots around there. So we want to avoid that. That's all we know for now. And then I guess the only other thing we know. So we've got at 118, 146. So this is one thing I need to learn. Is it goes right and then up, correct?
You'd have to double check your star map.
We can do that. We can do that. We can do that. Probably. Just walk. It was before the age of every game having a sprint button. I mean, I do. It's so weird how actually ahead of its time this is, because they could have just made it a menu, but they made it something that you actually, like, engage with?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. First one is left and right, second one is up and down. So we had 118, right, so 118, then up, 146. Is about here-ish. Now you get to have me a ruler. We're gonna take this. Dude, we're getting... I bet you weren't expecting me to get this into it, Sean. Out there.
I'm just waiting for you to make a realization.
I mean, there seems to be a planet around there, yeah. Or... Did I do it...
No, you did it right.
I did do it right? Okay, I thought so. So, it seems to be this white planet, maybe? That white planet, maybe, is something?
Perhaps.
Okay.
Surely it's not a planet.
Or system. This system seems to be something. Which, if we go here then, if we go to the game, is seemingly... Oh, there we go. 118, 146. Yeah, it's right there. Okay, okay. So that was... I don't know what was I looking at before? I don't know. There definitely wasn't anything there before. I promise. Oh, goddamn. I'm gonna have to figure out what's going on with your head next time. That's gonna be fun. I don't know why you're moving that much. Weird. Here. I'll have to figure that out. I'll have to figure that out next.
Yeah, just let me hang out. Let me go where I want. Don't cage me in. Don't fence me in.
Maybe that's part of the fun. We move to the map, and then you're at a different spot than I am because the map is so big.
Mm-hmm.
See, I bet you weren't expecting this to get so interactive.
Don't forget you wanted to buy a new engine.
I did want to buy a new engine. You are correct. You are correct by that. Also, it's funny that you mentioned grinding for ore, and it seems like ore is like one way to make money. I like that there is two pretty primary ways to make money that like makes sense.
Yes, you can make good money from recommending planets if you're consistent about it.
Mm-hmm. Right, better engines. And then...
Better engines, better pizza, Papa John.
Buy engines. Did I not? I didn't.
You can't.
Every time. I'll get the hang of this. So I had class 1 before, right? Or did I have class 2?
You had class 2.
Okay. So yeah, we'll do class 3s. And then...
And your acceleration is shown in the bottom right. Well, you canceled.
Acceleration of 8. Okay.
So it's affected by your mass and your engines. So the heavier you are, the slower you go.
Gotcha. What was it before? I wasn't paying attention. Do you know?
I'm not sure.
Well, we'll never know now.
But it's a little bit more now.
You go to space. You missed the smaller game industry. It took risks. Well, good news. Good news, Silos. We will always have, also, nice of them to be able to warn you that you're about to overwrite a save file. I feel like that was a thing that was not very common either. They just let you do it sometimes.
I mean, proper saves in general is a unique thing in a console game from 1991.
Mm-hmm. And this was EA, guys, so holy shit.
Well, been established.
What does that mean?
It means that EA was good at one point, is what it means.
Yeah, everybody knows. EA was great in the 90s. That was before they became known as the most hated company in America.
Garbage.
Entering.
Oh good, this one will only explode in 301 days instead. That's great.
Yeah. And these planets all look really good.
There's a blue planet. Let's see what the blue planet has. Maybe the blue planet's good. Boy, the blue planet sure is out there, huh?
I'm sure it'll be fine.
Oof.
Look,
Yeah,
it's
sea
got a
plants.
cloud.
Established.
We love these. This
Definitely
is the shape
not
that
going
we
to be a
want.
tundra.
Scanning.
Water. But the atmosphere is CH4, NH3, and argon. I don't know. Carbon something. Hydrogen 4, nitrogen, hydrogen 3. I don't know what those ones are. I think nitrogen, hydrogen 3 is nitrate. I don't remember, man. It's been a long time since I've been in science, okay? I don't remember what NH3 is.
Huh.
Analyzing.
And...
Oh, the weather's beautiful.
Honestly, the only thing this is missing is oxygen, and it sounds like you need to be mostly good. It sounds like you need mostly good. Perfect is ideal, but mostly good is something that they want. So
I will say oxygen is like the one thing that they're like absolutely not. It has to have oxygen. That and violent weather. Oxygen and violent weather are the ones that they're like, these are absolutely
but it's got
non-negotiable.
It's got water. What did it say it had for minerals? Cobalt, tin, titanium. Man, I feel like I should have gone for it. Other than the oxygen, that was like the perfect planet, though. It was.
If only we didn't have to breathe.
Established.
Man, she's a 10, but she ain't got no oxygen.
Yeah, I'll send you that.
Oxygen, hydrogen, sulfur compounds, tin, antimony. Antimony? I don't know what antimony is, but it sounds good. Magnesium. And what do we got? Nope. Nope. Weather's bad.
It's
Gravity's...
a big hot rock.
It's a big hot rock. Gravity's pretty rough. Orbit 4. Thick. Well, okay, how much fuel did it take me to get here? It took about 4 fuel to get here, so I need to be able to have at least, I'm gonna say we gotta leave with at least 10 fuel. If I hit 10 fuel, we leave.
The most common applications for metallic antimony are in alloys with lead and tin, which have improved properties for solders, bullets, and plain bearings. It improves the rigidity of lead alloy plates in lead-acid batteries. Antimony trioxide is a prominent additive for halogen-containing flame retardants. Antimony is used as a dopant in semiconductor devices.
Boy, I
So
hope
in
I
case
can
you
leave
need a
this planet.
dopant,
I mean, who doesn't need dopant? Nothing. Ain't nothing.
ain't nothing.
I do find it interesting the decision to be like, you cannot check minerals until you land, or you can't check mineral deposits until you land. That's a lava lake! That's so much lava.
Welcome, this whole planet is a volcano.
Welcome, this planet is in fact an entire volcano. It doesn't seem to have any surface minerals, which is not helpful either. Boy, this is boding poorly, Sean.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
None.
What? You said this fucking planet said it was like, oh yeah, we have minerals. There were no fucking minerals on that planet. It lied.
Do a scan again. I want to check something.
Oh, is there something that probably says like relative like If I do the
There's
analysis...
mineral density, I think. Yeah, minerals 0, bio 0 in the top right when you censor.
Oh! That might be why there was no
We ain't got
minerals.
shit.
It's probably
I was
just
like,
saying...
I thought mineral density was on there, and it sure is.
Noted.
Orbit established.
Okay, what do we got? No
Some
bio,
mineral.
15 mineral.
Titanium and gold.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I mean, I doubt. I'm sure that there's a point that you get to where you're like, this is a planet that looks like this. No one wants to live here.
Uh-huh.
Oops.
I mean, if nothing else, you know this planet is hotter than the one you just looked at.
Which is saying a lot. It literally had lava on it.
This seems good.
Yeah, that seems good. Oh, look. Blood seas this time. Everybody loves the blood seas. This one was at least easier to land on because it wasn't dense as shit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, mineral scan. Okay. I feel like this is the strategy, right? Oh, okay, that's good to know. The embark.
It just depends. As you've seen, it takes a lot of fuel to fly the ship around planet side.
I like that there's a bit of a risk and reward for that, too, actually.
Mm-hmm.
You got anything good? That's some pretty good plat. That's some pretty good plat name.
Platinum.
Platinum. There was, like, something in that mountain range. Now, sometimes there's surface minerals, too, which I feel like... Would you say that one of the pro strats is to look for surface minerals first?
That takes a fuckload of fuel to just fly around the planet like that.
Yeah, you're right. I'm noticing it takes a lot of fuel to fly around the planet like that. Woo! Okay.
Surface minerals are also fairly rare, to my memory.
Alright. I'm gonna go until I have 10 fuel. What's funny is, like, actually, as far as a gameplay loop goes, I still like this, and it's so funny. People give the Mako guff. I actually really liked that in Mass Effect. I didn't mind the Mako and stuff.
I never hated the Mako in Mass Effect. I felt like it was worse in 2, and then in 3 they were just like, fuck it, we don't care anymore.
Hey, there's that one DLC that gives you a bad Mako, so you could be a Mako for all the people who are like, man, we miss the Mako. The whole, like, 5 of us. Woo! It's going really fast there. Alright, we scan. Ain't nothing. I'm gonna try going. It seems like, okay, so this is ground that's easy to traverse. Nothing. If I hit 50, go back.
Ooh, here's something.
A little bit south. Listen, I lost it once. I'm super paranoid now. I feel like this is the way it has to be. Actually, quite a bit of stuff. Whoop. Yeah.
Perfect.
Ooh, that one like had a lot, even though it density-wise looked like it had fuck all.
Yeah, I remember the, like, brightness of the thing seeming to have little to nothing to do with how much actually ends up being there.
Mm-hmm. Alright.
I have distinct memories of just not trusting the brightness of it even a little bit.
Uh-huh. Well, I'm curious now. So what is this blue sun? Ooh, that's fun.
Pretty.
Yeah, I love that.
Orbit established.
Now, can I mine the
Science
sun?
officer, what the fuck is this?
Hydrogen, helium, hydrogen, helium, hydrogen, helium. Minerals were... fuck all.
Analyzing.
It's a sun. Object sure is a sun. Extremely violent as usual.
I appreciate orbit number 0.
Mm-hmm. I think we got pretty much everything we can out of this place, I would say.
You want to check these other 2 planets?
Could. I just don't have very much fuel to be able to do more.
Doesn't hurt to scan them.
It's true. That's true.
Gather
Maybe they might
information.
have something good.
Not this one.
Atmosphere is nitrogen and hydrogen, ammonium. It smells like piss. Oh, dude, they have piss oceans here.
They do have fish oceans.
Dude, Ari would love to live there.
Analyzing.
Oh, that's a
very.
heavy rock.
Oh, that is a very heavy rock. That one's a very heavy rock. I'm almost like, ooh, this is a tiny guy.
Established.
I am kind of like, I think given the way that Outer Wilds is, I would love to actually see a remake of this game because I think it would work. I think it would. Like, you could pretty up a lot of it and then have it have at least elements of the like kind of like landing and stuff. It's really simple what's here in a lot of ways.
Mhm.
Doesn't have oxygen. Has water though.
Analyzing.
And but it's not bad. Tempered to searing. They didn't say anything about searing being bad, Sean.
If
Did
only
they?
we didn't need to breathe.
Uh-huh. Turns out, guys, it's actually
That's the ass lungs.
It turns out it's really hard to find habitable planets, guys, and if anything, I got lucky the first time.
Mm-hmm.
Fuel level critical. Entering solar.
Alright, we're back.
Hi, Keg. We
Hey,
got some
guys.
platinum.
We've got shit to sell. We found a planet that seemed promising, but unfortunately it didn't have oxygen, which for some reason we need so much more importantly than all of the other perfect aspects of that planet. Just saying. Have you ever heard of a thing called terraforming, guys? Just gotta pump the oxygen in there sometimes.
You really had to think on that. Personal.
Oh yeah, that is new.
A big congratulations to Commander Topifufex and her mate. They just hatched 16 new larvae. Way to go, Topi.
Oh, way to go, Topi. Oh, good job. Congratulations. Enjoy the 16 children. That's fun. That's also fun. I like stuff like that. Oh
It's
no,
adorable.
Sean. Are they gonna make me care about the fact the sun is gonna explode because people live here?
Gotta find places for these colonists to go, man.
I'm gonna have to. Right.
What's your plan here?
Plan is no. Plan is no. Plan is nope. Alright, what do we got?
Not a bad haul.
Titanium, gold, platinum. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Made like 17 grand.
That's not bad. Okay,
You need fuel.
I do need fuel, you're right. I need 17k, which means I can buy about so I can buy 17 fuel. Oh boy, I need to make more money than that.
Yeah, you didn't fill your ship up very much.
Gotcha. What would you say? What does the cadet's guide have to say about finding minerals.
What the cadet's guide would say, the cadet's guide being me, is 15 mineral density is not very high.
Okay. Okay.
Now, it was gold and platinum, so what you did find was worth a lot, but you would have to be willing to spend a lot of time scavenging and, like, you know, do it efficiently or just get lucky with mineral density of only 15.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha. Understandable. Oops. I somehow canceled space flight. Oops, didn't mean to do
The airlock
that.
opened and you were like, no.
Alright. Okay. So the next nearest system...
Leaving solar system.
Oh no, did I crash it? Oh, thank God I didn't crash it. Noted. Not gonna do that again. That scared me. I went to go make a mark on the map, and I nearly broke everything. The next closest one would be... Let's see... The next closest place would be... We've got a star system to the out-down. We've got a star system to the out-down.
You've got a star system down and out.
We've got a star system down and out, and up and out. The up and out one, is farther away. That one is farther away. Okay.
They're about equidistant.
We're gonna go with this one first.
Fair enough. You've made
Okay,
it.
that wasn't too bad.
Entering solar system.
It has no planets.
What did it say the sun was gonna do?
Same thing it says every time. It tells you how long until the solar flare.
I know, I just missed the number.
Entering
303. That seems like such little time. Sean, why are all the suns exploding?
Great question.
Hey, Sean, why will all the suns seem to have less than a year to exist near us? That seems like a bit of a problem and an oversight, actually.
Oh, yay!
Oh no! Oh no! What happened? Wait, hold on.
Yeah, let's land on them. Captain, something very strange is happening. I'm receiving a message, but there doesn't seem to be any transmission.
Communications, respond. Sean?
What tone do you want to take?
Come in piss. Greetings, we come in peace and wish to communicate. Please identify yourselves. Wait, that was them saying that.
That was you. Through the windowless night we sail to watch the timeless dance unfold. Out of joy we share the tale. Any who would have it told.
John, why did you keep convincing me that I wouldn't want to play this game? What the fuck? Question. General info. You have any information you can share with us?
Time, it seems, doesn't flow. For some it's fast, for others slow. In what to one race is no time at all, another race can rise and fall.
Hey, Sean, I was gonna make a joke. I was like, I'm gonna judge this game on how much existential dread it gives me compared to Outer Wilds, so it's got a pretty big bar, and it's already skyrocketed past that bar. What the fuck? It's 1990. You had this game, Sean?
Yeah.
Fuck, you found a fucking gold mine, in my opinion. Holy shit.
The virus spread like burning fire. The sea of dread rose higher and higher. The crystal ones had to fight by causing suns to ignite. Self-defense. It is their right.
Virus spread like burning fire. The sea of dread rose higher and higher. The crystal ones had to fight by causing suns to ignite. Self-defense is the right. So we need to find some crystal race might be resulting into why so many suns are exploding, and a virus. So suns exploding due to I need okay. Sean, I know what I need to do now. We are going to use this. Okay. We've got this and this. I need to select multiple. Boy, I'm so glad that I'm more mature now. I can guarantee you if I was playing this game without context, I would have killed these guys. Like, didn't even ask them questions. I would have started shooting.
So anyway, I started blasting.
Exactly. Okay. So, important thing.
I'm so enamored with the fact that these are the first people, the first sentient species you found.
Yeah. And how we got here. How did we fucking get here? Race. Tied to exploding suns.
Oh goodness.
You see what I'm gonna do now. And
I do. I do wish that.
What? You do wish that what? You do wish that what? What? You're not gonna like this Pepe Sylvia fucking thought map I'm about to work into this game that probably doesn't need it? You don't like this?
You could just draw a line between these things and then draw a line from that line that says connect, which is what the line already does.
So, because they're exploding the suns, stop a virus, so I need to hold on. Stopping. Stop pig. God, we're gonna end this fucking conversation, and then they're just gonna immediately start blasting me or something, I swear. I'm gonna forget. Okay. Statement. As representatives of the people of Arth, we extend our best wishes and our hope for equitable relations in the future.
Back when all the stars were young, before the minstrel songs were sung, when this galaxy was new, there came from the crystal you. They came from far, the crystal. Gradually, they spread through space. They were the first, the only race.
Huh. Huh. Race? Man, ancient space races, we just love them. I love them. Boy, I can't
It's one of the most tried and tested tropes in the genre.
It's true. I cannot wait to see what happens to this Pepe Sylvia fucking blue map that I'm about to generate. This thing is probably going to become a nightmare to navigate at some point, Sean.
100%.
I'm so excited. I will say, I've never had a game actually make me do what I'm doing here, and it makes me curious. Does this seem right? Does this seem like something I should be doing? Because I'm like super excited if it is.
I mean, yeah, you want to be taking notes some way. Whatever the best way for you is up to you.
Uh-huh. Posture? Oh. Okay, no, I already did that. Okay.
And harder still to recognize that which lies before one's eyes. So many races have believed in only what was preconceived. That which is ancient may be new. It all depends on point of view.
Holy fuck, Sean. Hey, Sean, I'm
The minstrels are
100% sold on this.
From inward out the races flee, searching for a place to hide. Ever in a wave of war, and on the crest, the strongest ride.
So that's a good clue. It sounds like it is the stars closest to the center of this galaxy, of the star map, including us, are the ones most likely going supernova. So it seems the ones that
Does
are
it mean
farthest...
that, or does it mean from coreward to outward? Could be either.
Good point.
What makes you assume that you're the center of the galaxy?
Oh, that's devious, Sean. Interesting. We're gonna try a question. I like that they don't wait for you to ask before they have a response too. That's so cool.
It's such a good detail about the minstrels. They're just going.
Uh-huh. Do you have any information you can share with us about your race?
We are the watchers of the dance. Many wonder at us. But how could there not be an audience for the greatest of all comedies?
It's our hope that our respected people will enjoy a long and mutual beneficial relationship.
Through the windless night we sail.
Okay, he did say that one. Other races. We would greatly appreciate some information. Is there anything you can tell us about other races? I like that you have to wait for a response, too. You don't know if they're gonna say something or not. I'm guessing, yeah, they have nothing to say about that. We're interested in information concerning the old empire. You help us. I guess not. They don't know shit about that.
The fuck is an old empire?
Do you have any information you can share with us about the ancients? Oh, shit.
Oh. You got spooked.
This is Captain Mangle Shit of the Halberd. We're on a peaceful mission. Request communications. Please identify yourselves and your intentions. Are they just done?
They've sung their song. And now they leave.
Sean, this game... Well, okay.
We're learning.
I found a black hole somehow. This is a problem, though. Scanners indicate an unidentified object. Oh, it's not. Okay, that's fine.
It's these guys again. Get out of here, minstrels. We've heard your song. Uh-oh, it's not the minstrels at all. Repent, air breathers, repent! The judgment is at
Oh! Hello? Greetings, we come in peace and wish to communicate. Please identify yourselves.
Lo unto them said that they shall go forth and cleanseth the grounds with the breathers of...
They don't seem friendly.
And lo unto them it was said, ye shall go forth and cleanseth the world of the breathers of...
Okay.
Look upon thyself and be appalled. Art thou gird the accursed abomination, so shall grazeth tentacle and gird thee.
I have a fear. I have a fright. I'm about to fucking die. That's me. Mangle shit.
Not vile air breathers. In death shalt thou findeth redemption, and I am thy redeemer.
Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Are you gonna be nice?
Reflect upon Ulgu and appalled. Art thou not the accursed Ul, so shall I raise at my tentacle and smite thee.
I feel threatened, Sean. I feel threatened, Sean. I'm in danger. Why is my armor gone? What the fuck? Oh, thank God. Alright. Oh.
Oh, good.
Okay.
This is where you want to be.
I think so, actually. Okay. Captain, they've raised their shields. Oh, that's not good. In comms. Hail. Friendly. We are trying to defend of the Tyrannian Confederacy. As are the elite. Yet why do you hate us? That's a great question. I love his derpy face. You do not become allies.
Thank you, Thrin, for phrasing this in the most confusing way possible.
No. Okay. Question. We are practical, realistic people who don't concern ourselves with truth, duty, to learn such frivolous nonsense. Okay. Okay, I didn't have anything to say to that. You got any general information? If one was to hear us to smithereens us, the vice we would pay well. The intelligence innovated us is located in a gasotopic So one may reach vast systems using the continuum flux cross nexus at 9870. What the fuck?
He's not a snake, he's a dinosaur.
So this is one of the guys that I have?
This is the thread.
This is what my friend, this is why they're friendly to me. Okay, I have one of these on board. And he still seemed pretty threatening, I feel like. I still was pretty concerned. Alright.
To be fair, you had your shields up too, so that might be why they raised their shields.
Oh. God damn, man. This game is pretty impressive when it comes to that. So, the conflux is where I came from. The continuum flux is where I came from, which is the cross nexus, which is the cross of systems that I just came from. Okay.
So he's talking about a specific flux in that area.
The continuum flux. Which one of you is the continuum flux? Also, we had one that went from here. We had one that went from here. Oh, I see what I've done. Open up. What were you gonna say, Sean? Sorry.
I don't know if I should answer your question or not, that's all.
Oh wait, but there's a line there. Okay, so we've used this line. We've used this line. This line we've been to, and then this one went here. This is where we're at right now. We're here. Okay.
Yeah, I've never been sure how to feel about how much extra detail is on the physical map that they give you. It's odd to me. Not sure what the intention is there.
I think I like it with the idea that you just see these lines, but they don't tell you what they do. It's up to you to have to put together what these lines are.
Sure.
It still was a surprise. It's like, oh, okay. Other races. Nelwan are an evil race of the worst type. They are clever and will attempt to manipulate you for their own ends. Okay. Well, we're gonna lower shields.
Lowered.
I'm gonna go. Goodbye, friends.
Goodbye.
That's cool. You want to know what this also reminds me of? It reminds me of Fallout. I played a very little bit of Fallout, and Fallout had stuff like this, where like you would go through the wasteland, and then occasionally you would run into stuff. Now, okay, I was about to say, am I misunderstanding how this works? Okay. Noted. Gotcha. Are you?
Yeah, fun fact, you accidentally stumbled upon the cross nexus, which everyone uses.
I mean, I can see why everyone uses it now that I'm looking at the map.
It's them again.
Since they know my name?
No, this is internal communications from you. It's in their like color because it's like explaining the transmission you're getting.
Okay, gotcha.
But it is your internal communication about it.
Okay, so it is these guys again. Got it.
Bye, minstrels.
Hi, Menstruals. You're really cool. I like... Oh, man. They're really running me down. Is there a way... Navigation... No. Do I just have to fly out of range?
To my memory, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, there we go. If you fly away from them and they're not hostile, they'll usually just give up at some point.
Okay. The one... God damn it. Are you friendly? Are you the thing? Oh, it's these guys again.
Repent, air breathers, repent! The hour of your judgment is at hand!
Go away. I don't like you. You scare me.
Shields raised.
I'm gonna turn on the fucking shields just in case. I feel like they're just space pirates who are also just octopuses.
They haven't attacked you. They're not pirates.
Oh, this is taking fuel though. Oh, fuck. Come on.
I think having the shields up costs fuel.
Oh, okay. I see. That makes sense.
Shield lowered.
Right. Quick.
Fuel level critical.
Quick, go anywhere.
This doesn't seem right. This doesn't seem right, Sean.
I don't know why you thought that one was right.
Yeah, I don't know either, Sean. I don't know either. I was panicking because I was like, I don't want to run into another person. I'm not ready. Boy, this is gonna get dicey. Okay.
Dicey is putting it mildly.
I need to go... Oh, damn it. I need to go to... Shit. I need to go to shit. Hey, Sean, I'm not seeing how I got here. It's based on the map. Oh, that's bad. Hey, what are you doing? Are you shooting at us? Sean, I'm in danger. Okay. The one I want... Why is it not here? I don't see it.
Look at the in-game map. I don't know what you're looking at, but look at the in-game map. It tells you exactly.
Oh, okay, so it was that one. I went through that one. I need... fuck.
Flying around.
I don't know if I have enough fuel anyways, Sean. This is gonna be harrowing.
The one directly to the right of you is the one that you...
Okay. But I don't think I have enough fuel to get back.
Not now, certainly. Directly southeast. There it is. So, there's an option in your menu that I'm sure you've noticed.
No?
Yep, there it is.
How much money did I just lose? It's not great.
Captain and crew of any vessel invoking emergency distress call shall be liable for all costs incurred by Interstel Corp as a result of rescue operation initiated on behalf of said crew. You have been fined 15,000 MU.
Great. Ruins. One of our ships has stumbled across some ruins on the third planet of our own system. There's evidence that there may be more. This may be worth investigating. Okay. Interesting. That's good to know. So how much fuel do I start with? 0? I'm already at a money deficit.
Yep, 0.
Yeah, I would have had some to sell, wouldn't I have?
Yep.
That's bad. Sean,
I mean, the answer is you gotta go do some mining.
Okay. The good news is it sounds like I could say they give you a good resource in in system for this to try to mitigate soft locking. Oh, hey, that's fun. Did you notice that? There's a 3D effect.
There's a little bit of parallax.
Yeah. And the floor, that's what... So, I can't tell if that's true 3D or if this is a 3D visual effect. I get the vibe that this is still a visual effect, like that they're doing here.
Yeah, I mean, look at the way that the lines are, like, continually being broken and redrawn.
Mm-hmm. But technically, that's an animated plane. That's actually really
I
cool.
think that's not a... I don't think that's an art asset. I think that's something that's being generated through code.
Mm-hmm. Which is still really cool. Like, that's genuinely really awesome. I'm curious, like, what was the reception of this game? This is kind of incredible.
I have no idea. I mean, it's like a cult classic, right?
Orbit established.
But it's a real niche one.
Uh-huh.
Orbit established.
Alright, how much did you have for minerals? Okay, so noted. 94 is a lot more than 15, Sean.
Uh-huh.
So we're gonna do that first.
Orbit established.
See, if I really need to grind, though, I might... It's the kind of thing that is just, like, chill enough, I feel like, that I'd be down to just go to the surface and mine for a couple hours every couple days.
Sure.
Nice.
I will say, I think that you deplete the mineral level on the planet. I think that that's persistent, but I could be wrong.
Makes sense to me. Die. God damn it. Oh, but I might have already done this one. Okay,
Or it might just be empty. Who knows?
Boy, that's rough that you can't check that. Let's see... Oh, here we go. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Hey, there we go. Oh, that's good. Slurp, slurp, slurp. So I just need enough to be able to take off. Actually, I need to scan. There we go. Give me that slurp. Give me that
Now
slurpage.
you're playing Starflight.
Now I'm getting that slurpage. God. I do like this element, but I need to be a lot more, like, paying attention to... Oh, that's bad terrain. Okay. I need to pay closer attention to, like, actual, like, map details. Nope, that's too risky. This terrain is about to fuck me. Oh, no. I think we're good. I think we're good. Ugh.
Fuel level critical.
Thanks, game, I knew. Thanks, game, I could tell. Yeah, I see what critical mistake I was making at first. Okay, I can drive over that pretty okay. Sean, happy birthday. How was your birthday?
Happy birthday. It was pretty good. Got some new clothes. Did a fun project.
Uh-huh. You really got us there, I feel like. That was incredible. I feel like happy birthday, Veronica. What's funny is I would say like and happy birthday Silos, but actually it's happy birthday Sean.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I did a fun thing, just a little video editing project based on an old inside joke in our friend group, and I combined Akira and the Cat Fingers episode from Steven Universe. It was very fun. I had a ton of fun working on that.
And for some slight context, the reason why he did that is because infamously, a billion years ago, I made a joke. Well, no, I didn't make a joke. It's not a joke. I made a very serious statement.
It's not a bit. It's so important to understand that this is not a bit.
No, it was not a joke. It became a joke, but I don't remember the exact context, but I was like, at the time, I'd like seen, you guys were like talking about Steven Universe or something, and I was like, oh, I've seen an episode of that. I saw the Cat Fingers episode. Yeah, that episode's great. Dude, you wanna know what that episode, what my response, if I understand correctly, if I remember correctly, was just, dude, I love that episode. It's just like Akira, is exactly what I said. And I meant it. And I believe Ari had to keep themselves from slapping me.
Yeah,
it was Ari was there.
Perhaps the first and still to this day most baffling comparison. Ooh, that was a lot of platinum.
That was a good amount of platinum. Yeah, we're gonna be eating well tonight. As long as I don't get greedy, Sean. We're gonna be eating well tonight. Greed though. Oh, the greed though. Oh, that was so greedy, but it was worth it. Uh-oh.
Yeah, you're starting to get the strat in terms of like managing your fuel more now.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to be flying all over, all random like. You gotta do your best to explore the area as much as you can before you fly somewhere else.
There we go. And I think they do actually do a good job of setting that up without actually having to, like, have someone sit you down. This system is very much intended to be the tutorial system. Everything that's here, everything that's available in this system is something to make sure that you don't actually soft lock yourself and you can learn the game. That's good game design. Yeah. That's genuinely good game design. 1998, PC Game declared it the 36th best computer game ever released, and its editors called it the most authentic Star Trek experience you could have on the PC, and it wasn't even a Star Trek game. I can see that.
Yeah, it's very Star Trek, for sure. All right,
so
let's see what we got.
What? This is the Sega version. What was it just for PC? What was it? What was this for?
Yeah, it was a PC game in the the late 80s. That's 50 grand. That's not bad.
That's much better. That's much more fuel.
But yeah, it was a PC game in the late 80s, like a DOS game, I think.
Which sounds about right for this kind of stuff. I mean, like, even with Sega Genesis in mind, like, it looks like a DOS game.
Yeah.
Which means it probably had like a little bit more visual effects on DOS, but this is the thing that always blows my mind about, like, I feel like there was a time in which PC games and PC ports and console ports were still definitively different pieces of medium, right?
Yeah, like this doesn't. The aesthetic of this is different from the aesthetic of the DOS version. I don't really know. I looked into it before, but I don't remember anymore what the like major differences are between the versions. But this is the version that I had, so this is what you get. I seem to remember it being kind of a toss-up which version people prefer.
And I mean, I kind of appreciate that we're playing this one since you have a personal, like, you at least have, like, personal context for it. Like, it'd be fun, probably. There are probably reasons to prefer the PC version, as most things are, because I could only imagine that the PC version of this might probably have some things, a lot of things, potentially better, but that... I find it more impressive that this exists on the Sega Genesis at all.
Yeah, well, we're talking a PC game that was a few years old at this point, and a few years from the late 80s into the early 90s is a lot of difference, so, like...
That's true.
I need to make it super clear. The PC version is not, like, some vastly bigger, denser game. Like, it's the same game. There's some small differences, but it's the same game.
Mm-hmm. So that's the 6th planet. Wait, which one is the 3rd planet? I guess that would be
The one that's 3rd.
the one that's probably 3rd? You're right. You're correct. Probably this one. God damn it.
I mean, it is an open question whether they consider the starbase a planet.
Mm-hmm.
But this is the 3rd orbit, so maybe.
Maybe...
It's got oxygen and water.
CO2... I think this is the one that I maybe reported? Yeah. This is the one that I got lucky.
Yeah.
Analyzing.
This is the 5th planet.
Well, it's orbit number 5.
Okay.
No, I don't understand that either. Don't worry about it. I think this is the one, though, because this one's habitable, so it would be the one that has ruins.
That would make the most sense, yes. Woo!
And they said the 3rd planet, which, again, I think that they're counting the starbase as a planet, so this would be the 3rd one.
Now this is something that I find fascinating. What are the values on the top left? What are those underneath the fuel?
I have gone over this so many... That's your coordinates.
God damn it. You have. You are correct. Okay.
Bounce.
That boing. Okay.
Halo ruins.
Oh, and stuff. Okay, this is pretty easy to drive on, which is nice. Oh, the wind is strong, though. Oh, the wind is very strong. Oh, no! Oh, I'm not dead. Okay, noted.
Go shoot your little pellets at those guys.
Disembark. Retreat? Okay, no, they're fine. Did I...
Sometimes ruins just don't have stuff.
They're just ruins.
Ruins there.
They're just ruins. Okay, no other minerals. Alright.
That wind is a killer.
Sure is. What the fuck is that? That looks like a rock. That feels like a rock. Oh, there's... What the... I don't want to land on you. Strange. Oh, that is definitely a rock.
It just looked silly in the storm.
Uh-huh. Magnesium, not bad. Okay, 88. More ruins. Interesting. This ruins doesn't seem to have... Because I remember... Ooh, good amount of stuff, too.
Bug got buried in the snow.
Well, the bug is dead. Why did it make that noise? Was that a good noise?
That's your fuel at half.
Oh, god damn
We've
it.
gone over this.
Boy, get used to hearing me say that.
If you don't absolutely annihilate them like that, and you can actually collect those.
Wait.
Once they stop moving, they're dead. And if you just keep shooting at them, then you're just destroying the corpse.
I mean, I didn't know that, Sean. Okay, more ruins. Uh-oh, got that wind. Got that wind. Creature. Okay, noted. Die. Oh. Oh. Okay. Oh god, the bees. Oh god, not the bees. But yeah, so Sean made a YouTube poop specifically for us. And you did such a good job bearing the lead, because you were like, yeah, there's like this interesting cut of Akira that was like released, but nobody really knows about it, and we thought we would just we'd do that for my birthday because everybody here likes Akira, and I thought it'd be neat to be able to check out this weird piece of media that I found, and we were like, yeah, that sounds interesting, huh? What we didn't know, for me, we did not know that this was going to be a shit post. We did not know at all that this was going to be a shit post.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, you did good. You did really, really good. I was absolutely... I had a great time, and I think everybody else did too.
Yeah, if you want to get a better sense of what we're talking about, check out Noodle's most recent video. It's where I got the idea.
Oh no. Oh no.
Uh-oh.
This is bad. I don't know what to do in this situation. I know what to do.
Drive good.
It's gonna be risky. It's gonna get risky. This is very silly. Nope, don't get greedy. I can't get greedy right now. Yee! Woo! Okay, we're done here.
That's enough of that.
That's enough of that. We saw ruins, but I didn't see any ruins that seemed helpful.
Yeah, there's a lot of ruins on that planet, as it turns out. There may or may not be anything of value there.
I think I might need a little bit more context to be able to find helpful ruins. I might need a coordinate or a location for me next time. Hopefully they'll send some people and get some good intel. I need some intel, guys. But at least we got things to sell, which is good.
You got your first life form specimens.
True. You got
Slugites.
They are worthless.
They're worthless.
They're absolutely bullshit. That's good, though. We got some plutonium. That's always good.
You did get some plutonium.
Oh, the boy is giving me grippies. It's gripping my arm.
We love grippies.
We all love grippies here. Grippies and hugs. My cat gives me hugs. It's wild to me that I have a cat that gives hugs. I've never, like, my last cat was awesome, but she never really gave hugs like he does. Like, he'll, like, get in there, man. He'll, like, stretch out and rest, like, both arms on my, like, shoulders.
Mm-hmm. It's adorable.
It's great. He's wonderful. Alright. Boy, today was a bit of a sensory overload, I feel like, for the start of this game. Oops. I have to play a little bit of stop and go with the first save file here. See if there's any reason for me to do save states just in case. Is to make so that way I don't accidentally, like, break the save anyways.
Fair enough.
Alright. Where? Now where to...
You never ended up actually finding the thing you were looking for up upspin. I don't
Yeah,
remember.
I
Was
was
it like 118, 146 or something?
yeah, I was thinking it was going 118, 146. That's true.
Oh, or were you just going to that star system
I was
to check
thinking
out?
of checking out this star system,
Gotcha. Yeah.
see what's there. I'm getting my space legs under me, Sean. I'm still figuring
Yeah,
out how to.
we're probing. We're probing.
We're probing. We're figuring out
Solar
how
system.
to interface with space, inner space.
How to interface.
Uh-huh.
Entering solar
Okay.
system.
319 days. So it's getting better the farther we're getting away. Unidentified objects.
Cool.
Ooh, that's a lot.
Hello.
Are you friendly? Oh, I love
So,
them!
did wish us to identify ourselves. Do you think us fools? Blunk is to our advantage to keep you guessing. Perhaps we are Ulek. Perhaps we are Gazutoy. We are simply too clever for you.
He certainly is clever.
He's a clever boy.
Are you friend? You have to say for yourself.
I suppose Zidfek have true of me scree,
Yes? They seem to like that.
Is Sprenka understandable gooshgree you wish goo learn about us? Bledel up of the races in the inkering envy kudnum admire us as you do.
Okay. Got any general bits?
Glebe not play games with blue glebe blue you nerd noob mirths.
What did you just fucking call me? Maybe I should attack these guys.
Know about Nagaku, great specimen race, just Dort.
Just Dort.
Oh, fuck.
Alright.
Man, I forgot that this is how having a low comm score is interpreted. It's so good.
Wait, is my comp score bad?
It's not bad. It's at that soft threshold of 150 where it's like good enough for government work.
Okay. For government work?
Uh-huh.
We
But
do
yeah, if you're if you're feeling the pressure as you're like expanding outward, training is not that expensive.
Yeah.
And training your guys up a little bit can be helpful.
Bullshit. Bullshit planet. Don't even need to look at anything else. That planet bullshit.
Wow.
That's
Don't even know
planet-
if it's good for mining.
That's planet. It had 15. It's awful for mine.
Oh, it did have 15. Fair enough. Fair enough.
This is the planet bullshit of the system awful dick. Ooh, is this a big boy? Bad. Oxygen and water, though.
It does have oxygen and water.
It is also a gas giant.
Surely
so...
it won't have 20 gravity.
Oops!
69!
Nice! Oh, dude, that's the best gravity. We should report it right now.
Right.
Arctic to tropical, violent weather in 69
Hey, you want to
gravity.
save state and land on this planet?
What's that?
You want to save state and land on this planet?
See what'll happen? Sure, why not? I'm curious. We're gonna do save state as, and this is Starflight. Oh god. I have to remember how I was doing this. Save one.
Oop.
Alright. I don't know what I hit there, and I didn't mean to do it. I hit F11 to make it full screen, and it didn't seem to affect anything.
That's not how that works.
Alright.
Here we go.
Let's find the lowest point. Ah!
I'm glad that it's like, hey, you will die. Do it anyway.
Uh-huh. Oh, it does say, yeah, it did say land anyways. Well, Sean, you caused this. You get to
Your
read
ship
it.
has been crushed by the gravitational field of a gas giant. Due to your failure in completing the mission, trillions of lives have been lost.
Well, that's what happens. Everyone, that's what happens when you fly, when you try to land on a gas giant with a fucking gravitational, scale of 69. Honestly, worth it.
What a way to go.
Frankly, worth it.
Scanning.
Let's see. Ammonium and nitrogen. Nope. Seems like bullshit to me. Seems like bullshit to me.
Seems like bullshit, Captain.
Uh-huh. Alright, we mark another one off the old stars chart.
Well, you gotta pause the game when you... Yep, there it is.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I gotta pause the game when I do that, huh, Sean?
Mm-hmm.
You know, I forget that these are kind of like random events that can happen, so that's on me.
I mean, in fairness, it does wait for you to at least acknowledge the message before throwing you in.
Uh-huh. Which is preferable. That's nice. Are you nice?
Who are you?
Who are you? Big galaxy. Ah, it's these fuckers.
Look, Chew, the Skeletoids beg us for mercy. Nerd gurgle nerg see who ik vastly superior glut who bluck zit ik gu course your race has lup zid chert.
I'm good.
Alright, bye.
Hey, ain't shooting at me. I still want to know what that fucking group that shot at me was. That shit was
Yeah,
scary.
you never knew.
I never knew. They wouldn't hail. They just tried to fucking kill us. Alright, that's where we were. Where we were here. Oops, you can't land in space. There's no land in space. What? Like right there. Where is it? What the hell? What the fuck? Did I pass it? Shit. Do you want... Uh-oh. Thank you for letting me know.
Shields raised.
Be nice. Ooh! Wheeze Velixi, the everyday IT Tuxphoebe, all exceptionally pleasant vessel, Titsy. Knack. Perhaps the information exchanging.
Ooh, perhaps the information exchanging indeed.
Perhaps the information exchanging indeed. Etipo Paxi Nok Old Empire Fee call from System 17594. Of course, Belaxi could carrying less.
Shit, old Empire signal.
Old Empire signal 175. Old Empire signal 174. I need page for coordinates. Need a page for my crazy tree, my Pepe Sylvia tree, and I need a star map page. So 175. 4. Old Empire signal. Empire. He didn't say what planet, though.
They probably don't know. He heavily implied that they haven't investigated the signal.
Well, let's find out if you have more to say. You don't.
Veloxy could not caring less.
Okay. Old Empire? I mean, I know you said you couldn't care less, but, Veloxy Visolvi extremely delightful. The old empire was wiped out. The empire was many scoundrel activity to the. Okay. Wait a minute. Is the you alien part of old empire? No.
We're not scoundrels.
I'm not a scoundrel.
We're nice, we promise.
Not trying the funny stuff, alien trespassers. Superior Veloxy, the most. Other races. Other races, small important. See the Zox. Number 1 fees. Other races not throw tutu of egg. Barbarians for 2. Wow. So the bug people, at least this bug person is an asshole. If you is Vunok proper respect for distinguished Veloxy charming, then everyone is X2 as bivalve vite. Right?
Are we?
Oops, didn't mean to say that. Don't yell at me. Don't yell at me. What about yourselves? What are you gonna say about yourselves? Devoid of question. After the answer. The Veloxy is ancient and pristine. Illustrious. Veloxy Empire too old to imagine. Or is civilized the most. Okay. Then I'm going to think that you're not about to fucking shoot me as soon as I lower my shields. Still, you just following me? You seem to be okay. They just sometimes follow you and it makes me nervous.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like I said, as long as they're non-hostile, they'll eventually give up trying to follow you.
Somehow, I passed it. But there definitely wasn't. There's nothing here. Fuck. So did that star explode? What happened?
Maybe.
Friendly? Us are 5 valiant and wonderful drones of Veloxy Empire, grand lovely. Now we are pov that his activity with inferior aliens up. Do you say anything new? Superior Veloxy with majestic my oldest empire. 100,000 years the long time. Absurdly, you as barbarian upstart packs. Okay, bye.
Bye.
Okay, bye.
Yeah, I do recommend if you're flying this far afield, next time you're at port, to just go ahead and train your guys up.
I mean, we're starting to get a little bit of intel, which is neat. So interesting. Unless I'm stupid, it just seems to be gone? There's not a planet there. We don't know what blue means, though. I don't know what light blue means, anyways. But there didn't seem to be anything here. What I could tell.
Mayhap not.
Fuel level critical entering solar system.
Perfect. Well, less than perfect. I didn't really mine at all, now did I?
You did not.
Now that is the question. When you run into planets and it's like, they're all kind of trash. Do you just say, well, that sucks?
Sometimes it's worth poking at if it's borderline.
What would you dictate as borderline in that respect?
If it's got a really good resource but not very much of it, it might be worth trying to get lucky.
Gotcha. Interstellar instability, oh good. Let's see, it hasn't been a year yet. Wait, but it's been 14 months?
Oh, those are days, not months.
Oh, okay. Oh, fuck.
It's European style.
I gotcha.
Scientists have theorized that the cause of the instabilities in our sun is external to the star. The rate of the deterioration is increasing. There is a possibility that some other race may have some clue as to the cause. Our situation appears increasingly dire.
Is there... Oh?
What?
Xenon, where's my money? Or no? Oh, that's just a bug that happens. Weird. It just keeps the repeat button on there sometimes, but it doesn't do anything. Huh. Okay. Let's see... I don't think I also should... There was no biomass either anywhere, was there?
No.
Well. Here we go.
Here we go.
At least get, like... I can at least get a decent chunk. Interesting. It might behoove me to go to that... to the cluster. Sean.
Just poke around.
It also is 11 o'clock, so this might be a good stopping point.
It's up to you.
I'm good stopping here. I will say, this was fun, and I'm excited to see what this game does. I was not expecting this much. I was not expecting this much, even. Like, it's insane. Holy crap.
Yeah, I mean, there's a reason that this game has lived in my brain for so many years.
Yeah. I can tell. And I mean, like, I could see... Like, if I would have played this game when I was younger, I probably would have actually not gotten very far. I did not get very far in Starflight either, in Star Control. So never mind. I would not have been able to grow up with this game. I literally had a version of this game and couldn't play it. And from what you've mentioned that you looked up about it, it's even more linear than this game is.
From my extremely vague recollection of some Googling I did years ago.
Uh-huh. But that's cool. I already love the the singers, the minstrels. They were great. Amazing.
Minstrels are very cool.
And I am excited to see where this goes, because if nothing else, this is incredible for 1991. Genuinely. Like, I can't believe that this is 1991. Frankly, I can't. That astounds me. Also, just want to check.
Good shit, man.
Shift F5 is what I wanted. Okay. And then I save over Fantasy Star 4.
I mean, truly, what's the harm?
Silo does say that this game hits some of the best games of all time, so...
Some niche lists, maybe.
What can you say, Sean? You just played the best video games that nobody knew. Well, that was fun, and I'm excited. I'm gonna go ahead and open up Bing Create. We're going to make an image together before we raid out. If you want to participate, all you gotta do is type in chat. Whatever chat says, I'll use as a reference. I'll share it before we go. So, Sean, what do you want to start with?
Crashing our spaceship onto a gas giant.
Crashing our spaceship onto a gas giant, flattening our all-terrain TV in the process, because we ignored the advice of the elite PC gamer. Yeah, I think that's good. Yeah, I think that's good.
Sure.
Put it in. Put it in, I put it on. Give it a second for it to process its shit. I'll let it think. I'll let it think about what has happened. I'll let it think about what it's done. Buh. And it's ready. And it's ready. So everybody stick around for that. We also do a bit of a closing bit. We do raid after every stream, so that way the vampires in our chat can keep watching. Everybody else out there, make sure to go lock your doors and windows. It's almost lunchtime for vampires. Thank you so much for joining, everybody. Hope you had a good time and you enjoyed the show. If you're able to join the live show, thank you for stopping by and chatting and watching. If you're watching this in the future, thank you for taking the time to go back, rewatching the VOD. We appreciate it. If you're out there and you enjoyed this and you want to see more of what we're up to, I recommend scrolling down below and following, or clicking any of the links. Link to all the socials in the Discord. We post when we go live on any one of those platforms, as well as anything else that we're up to. And you could just hang out with the rest of the community there. It's a good time on the Discord. Speaking of which, shout out to our community there and everyone who follows. You guys are a fantastic and wonderful audience. We appreciate you. If we do anything particularly entertaining or noteworthy, always feel free to clip it and share it on the internet. Just make sure to also hashtag with MCCanary. Or link it back to the stream so people could find more of the good stuff we do here. And if you want to see the stream grow, you gotta let people know. I appreciate that you guys have been talking about the stream, and I encourage you guys to do it more. It does help us out. It's just super rad that you guys are willing to talk about things that we're doing, and that we're doing things that you guys want to talk about. So go tell people about the stream. Go tell your friends about the stream. I won't. And as always, a huge thank you to all of our supporters of Patreon and Twitch. Your generosity allows us to continue to expand the stream, as well as take on more projects. The stream would not be made possible without viewers like you, so we thank you. If you want to see your name added to this list, as well as a couple of the benefits you can get, you could always subscribe directly on Twitch or check out the Patreon page here. It'll show you everything that you can get, and any amount is always appreciated. Once again, thank you. Thank you to your mods for doing a wonderful job holding back the robot army of Ren Becoming Famous. Thank you, Sean, for sharing this game with me. Had a great time. It's wild. And I'm excited to see what's in store. I'll probably on my own just hollow out the mining planet we have here if I ever need money.
Yeah, that's fair.
Well, do you have any housekeeping?
Nah.
Well, go check out the rest of our friends in Goblin Entertainment here. Linktree has links to everyone's channels and everything that they've done and they've been up to, and my own stuff here, which is everything that I post to. So you should go check everybody out in Goblin Entertainment. Stick around. I was trying to decide. Multiple people are playing the new chapter of Deltarune, and I'm almost like, I think we don't go to them, because I just don't want spoilers, because I do want to play it at some point in my life. At some point, I'll play the next 2 chapters of that game. Let's go say hi to... Someone's playing Stellar Blade because it came to PC. It looks like a fine action game. It looks like a fine action game. I have no input.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know much about it.
It seems to be a pretty decent action game, but also the horny posting on main. You know what? Let's go say hi to Agni. We haven't seen Agni in a while. They're a chill other VTuber. We go say hi to her. Otherwise, have yourselves a good evening. Take it easy. Sean, is there anything you'd like to tell the audience?
Play more weird games.
Play more weird games. Dude, Sean, did you know? We're the #1 Starflight stream right now.
That tracks.
You wanna know how many people follow Starflight on Twitch?
7.
123. Which I love. Because it's
Yeah, that's
1,
more than I
2,
expected.
3.
It is 1, 2, 3.
This is also exactly what happened to our ship. Like, just instantly.
Mm-hmm.
These are pretty good. Being like space.
Except for the rings on that planet in the background that are curling in on themselves.
Maybe it's trying to do an interpretation of a space phenomenon we're not familiar with, Sean. What do you think the wings are?